Hey, pulled pork sliders, headed for Satori and jorts and horse blinders. I'm more for the sorted, got nan for the normies. Cornered, my storm got plans for the Dorothies. I storm all forged for my Gramps war stories. Short sword swinging like a dance floor in the 40s. My oars both row in the ocean of fringe science. The low roads owner of the most inched lighters. I maybe got 1,000. My crane kick plays like a train through a mountain. My neck chop plays like blades on a frisbee. Old tally ho had the whole place in a tizzy as you with it. Big name wake made a windswept village. Visit with a simps get skittish. Some get a signal to the ships in a distance. Most get crickets. It's slim pickings. Folks say I'm difficult. Too stubborn. It's funny, I'm real easy. Y'all bugging. I like film cameras and slim chances and I always put the chips in a sandwich. Yeah, bitch, picture a hiccup in the curriculum. Clearing up his coattails, tones yelling, finish them. Stone-faced, always with the same two sidekicks. One no, both the comedically oversized fists. Pack a wallop, a whole pack of punks. Pretty much a grizzly plucking sushi out the salmon run. Trouble manish, I'm an apple with no tree. I'm groundswell crashing every castle at Jones Beach. It's beautiful as Jolene here in the sun. Or any adversary wrapped up in an area rug. Oh Jesus, Ace loves all animals and plant life. Songbirds eat from his hand, you goddamn right. Odd man out, bad hand fanned out. Trying to man up, man down. Folks say I'm difficult. Too rigid. It's funny, I'm real easy. Y'all tripping. Every time an influencer offers advice, I feel years coming off of my life. I feel blood shooting out of my ears. Still I'm apparently a sucker for these houses of mirrors. Okay, homeboy, I can turn $1 into $2 with no job. All I do is hit a pot with a spoon. To anybody clocking a copy is every move. Catch a birdie from the window of a rocket to the moon. Got a double wide enclosure at the back of the zoo. Got a cat named Kirby, she can rap good too. Gadzooks, it behoove you to slow that roll. Around here we turn jokers into smoking holes. I'm a fever dream, I seen trouble nobody knows. Still show us home county how a Nova explodes. That's a whole lot of woe on a stove. That's a whole lot of holes in your pros. Gross, folks say I'm difficult. Too defiant. It's funny, I'm real easy. Y'all wildin'.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, people? What's going on out there? I realized that was a challenging song, I'm sure, but quite a message if you were able to pick up on it. What's happening? What's going on? Let's see who's in chat. Thanks for joining me as always. That was Aesop Rock, not Aesop, Aesop. It's A-E-S-O-P, I think. Aesop Rock, a proficient rapper. I think that was co-produced with Blockhead. I think many of you probably are familiar with Blockhead. Anyways, good tune. It's quite a trip, actually. Ninja Orchids was the first one here. PJC, what's going on? Pink Dagger won't be able to chat much, but can't wait to listen. Awesome. We're going to talk our shit. You know what we do. Marie, a.k.a. Purple Freak, what's going on? Nanny Sharon. Lunatic Farmers in the house. Girly Girl 420. Bunch of stoners out there. Let's see here. Pink Butterfly 15. Effie James said, glad you're on. Off work and bored. Awesome. Hopefully I can entertain you for at least a little bit here. Please hit the thumbs up and thanks for being here, guys. You're the best. Oh shit, I was on all chat. Thanks YouTube for maintaining that top chat option for all of us. We all love it so much. YouTube, you're the best. We all love YouTube, right? That's what we're here for. Let's see. Who did I miss? Pink Butterfly, Effie James, PJC, Triggered. What's going on? Happy lunchtime to you guys. Hope you're doing well. Here we are. Wednesday, December 10th. It's going to be New Year's before we know it. What are you guys doing for New Year's? Garbage Girl's in the house. Blue Lazaroo. Let me get my blues going in the background. Let's see, I got a whole 3-minute intro with music and everything just about done in my phone. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Please let me know if this stinking music is too loud, as it's impossible for me to hear what you guys hear. What's up, Troopers and Iris, Mom? What's happening? What's happening? I think the only way to start out a good drama stream is to check in with Marlo Anderson, right, to see what national day it is. So let's do that right quick. Shout out the Dewey Decimal System.
It's the universal map for...
Oh, hold on a second. Let me make it so you guys can see that shit. Oh, you can see it. Cool.
It's the universal map for knowledge that organizes our world's information. December 10th is National Dewey Decimal System Day. The system was invented by librarian Melville Dewey, who was born on this day in 1851. His comprehensive method revolutionized libraries by assigning a number to every book based on its subject. The entire system is broken into 10 main classes, but there is one that holds all the greatest stories ever told, the 800s. This class is dedicated entirely to literature, rhetoric, and literary criticism. We honor Dewey's genius and the enduring organizational structure that helps us navigate the vast, ever-expanding world of human imagination and written word. I'm Marlo Anderson with National Day Calendar, reminding you to celebrate every day.
Thanks, Marlo. You're the fucking best, dude. So there you go. Shout out Dewey Decimal. Who knew? Do we even read anymore? Pretty soon we'll just be able to stick a computer chip in our butt and we'll be able to have the entire Encyclopedia Britannica instantly into our brains. Shout out Elon Musk, you weird little fucker. Ohio Stephanie's in the house. What's up, Randaroo? Blue Lazaroo said, okay, Sinner, did I tag you in a clip? I'm new, LOL, at. No, it's not possible. It's not possible to at me. I've turned that function off. People have abused their privilege with that. I was added with everything to, it was, I would check to see my tags and it would be just like 3 dozen. And I'd go and look at these fucking videos and they had nothing to do with me. So I was like, all right. As a goofy, YouTuber, that's an option in Studio to turn that shit off. So you can still type those letters like at Dave the Sinner, but it won't turn blue and it won't be a hyperlink. So, which sucks because people try to tag me in good stuff and it's, it's a blessing and a curse to turn it off, I should say. What's up, Shane? Good to see you. Good afternoon. PJ, your pork roast and my tamales. I want some tamales so bad. Tracy G, Angie Harvath, thanks for being here. I wanted to show you guys Nonsense's little breakdown. Sorry I didn't come back later last night. I just wasn't feeling it. But oh my God, Nonsense has lost their mind. It's so much fun. Once again, keep your keep her therapist in your thoughts and prayers this holiday season. It can't be an easy job. I mean, it's probably easier to be a coal miner than it is to be Nonsense's therapist. For the love of God. What's up? Enjoying life? Good to see you. Oh, wait. Since we're anti-racist here at the Lemon Grove, I'm going to show you something that happened in Tennessee. What up, Tennessee? Did you know that you just had a white nationalist event right there in the woods of Tennessee. Let me show you. It's just fucking crazy, dude. It's bananas. And also you'll notice that Antifa gets a shout out in this little clip as well. It's quite interesting. Looking at you, Elevated Truth. What did you do this weekend? Did you go to a hate rally? Were they paranoid about Antifa? Where do you guys see this? It's so disturbing. I gotta dig it out of my history right quick. Let's see. I hope you guys like the thumbnail. I wasted so much time on that today. I can't even tell you. Must have spent an hour on the thumbnail. There it is. This is News Channel 5. Story out of Tennessee's Montgomery Bell State Park. Seems they had a little powwow down there, so to speak. Boy, if that's not the gross misuse of that word, I don't know what is. But check this out. And also shout out to this newscaster that was brave enough to go out there and document this occurrence, I'll call it. What's up, True Seeker? Good to see you. Trooper says, I watched a Charles Dickens Curiosity Shop movie. I sent you the link. We should visit Cousin Charlie. We're going to do Cousin Charlie tonight. We'll do some Christmas stuff, some Christmas shows. I'm just going to fucking take risk and see if we can watch old episodes of like the Christmas specials from the cheesy 80s shows that we all know. I mean, what's the worst they can do is just shut it off, right? I mean, so who cares? Who gives a fuck? I'm feeling a little bit emboldened. I just had the one strike that I had on my channel. I petitioned it and they took it off. So I'm strike free. Whoop-de-whoop. I tell you what, those strikes sit. I don't give a fuck what these crackheads like QB or whoever say anything. You got a strike on your channel. That shit sits heavy with you. I mean, especially if it's not legit. Remember, I was struck simply for all I was doing is reviewing somebody the next day, and I still that thin-skinned, sunken-eyed, thinning hair, soulless goon from the pits of hell, Miss Turner over there. So, hey, eat a bag of dicks. Good to see you, Marlena. Good morning, or good afternoon. Sorry, Scottish Bluebells in the house. Thanks for joining us again, Scottish. All right, check this shit out. Hey, Elevated Truth. Hey, Ricky, I found your people. Except here's the fact of the matter. They wouldn't be invited to this type of thing because they're just low-level slugs of racists. They're not like a... Look at this. Check it out.
On this Monday, we're getting brand new insight about the guest list for an annual hate conference at a state park right here in Middle Tennessee. And we've now discovered it includes people who have celebrated political violence. Good evening, everyone. I'm Rory Johnston. Carrie is off. The American Renaissance Conference.
I mean, this thing is the who's who of the worst friggin' racists in the country. These are the people that are, in fact, a political organization of hate. Everyone seems to ignore this stuff. I think it's crazy because of all the other things that are going on in Tennessee. Here's the question I pose, and here's the mystery that I would love to have help solving. How many of the sheriff in Tennessee attended this event? That's what let's get our hands on that guest list is what I'm saying.
Conference has been coming to the area since 2012, yet not much has been known about the cast of characters who attend. That is until now. News Channel 5 Chief Investigative Reporter Phil Williams was there 3 weeks ago when the conference returned to Montgomery Bell State Park in Dickson County. Phil is with us now, and I know you've been working hard to figure out who you were actually seeing come into that place, right?
That's right, which was not something that the conference organizers liked at all. As it turns out, there's probably a good reason.
If you are not here to celebrate and lift up love, what are you doing here? Why would you come out?
You'd see there's a handful of protesters for this event, but I mean, we're talking about a dozen friggin' people. That's it. But what were these fucking, excuse my language, what were these stinking human beings talking about in this conference? Nothing good.
Among the changing colors of the season,
here for the conference? What's your last name?
Visitors came from across the country for a conference where the only color that really matters is white.
But because there are 200 or 300 people in that building over there that believe only they belong in this country.
Here at Tennessee's Montgomery Bell State Park, protesters were kept far from attendees at the...
Not too many protesters, as you can see. I can't imagine it's safe to be protesting something like this. Welcome everybody coming in. Brenda Sue. Hope Floats, good to see you. Lunatic Farmer. I hope if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. There's Crafty Gypsy. What's up, girl? Hope everyone's feeling good out there. I'm feeling great. This is an event that happened this past weekend in Tennessee. We can pretend and ignore the fact that these Klansmen still exist, and right in front of our face,
the American Renaissance Conference, an event that, as the protesters see it, represents the worst of the world of hate.
And we want our message of tolerance and acceptance to stand in stark contrast to what they're advocating for in there.
Exactly what they advocate inside the park's lodge is a closely guarded secret, as is the guest list, which is what led us to stake out the security checkpoint, standing in a public spot in a public park where we found some attendees.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to this investigative journalist here for that news channel, News Channel 5. Look, man, this puts him in actual danger. Sometimes exposing the hate is more important, and it outweighs the risks involved.
Desperate to hide from our cameras. For this woman, it was an effort that required both hands.
It's my understanding that we have been providing these pictures to people in tests.
Nothing says being proud of who you are, more effectively than covering your face with both of your hands out of shame. You know what I'm saying?
And this man, a longtime American Renaissance speaker and attorney who has represented the Klan and other hate groups, accused us of working with domestic terrorists. So when he stopped to take pictures, I decided to confront his questions directly. Did you have any questions for me?
Well, I'd be happy to ask.
Do you have any questions for me? In other words, what did you say, bitch? I'm sorry, what did you say, bitch? This guy's shaking like a leaf over here. Shaking like Ricky.
No, I'm with Channel 5.
I am with Channel 5. I'm Phil Williams.
Hi, I'm Sam Dixon. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Sam.
The reason is we have reason to be concerned. We've had a lot of people with a group called Antifa, and they have tried to prevent us from having our meetings. And
I assure you, I'm not Antifa.
We're afraid that Antifa is going to come break up our white nationalist party here in the park. What the hell? Antifa, that guy looked like a fucking librarian. What are we doing here? But notice the accusations of Antifa, because for these white nationalists, for some reason, Antifa is their boogeyman. I guess technically it's their counter, the opposite of what they are. Or on the other end of the spectrum, both also dangerous. Well, I guess it's debatable. But no question at all that for some reason, for these racist people, Antifa is the boogeyman.
Back at the checkpoint, we saw some familiar faces.
Howdy, Bill.
Hello, Thomas. How are you, sir? That's Thomas Rousseau. He's the leader of the Patriot Front, the white nationalist group known for its flash mob protests, as well as its training of young men for battle. They want an America that's for whites only.
Hey, Ricky, the rotund racist. So this philosophy falls directly in line with what you believe. You believe people should start GoFundMe's to ship Black people back to Africa. So these are your people, Ricky, the rotund racist. Cletus, I see you, boy. I see you.
And this is Eric Orwell, the Arkansas man who heads Return to the Land, the group that wants to build a whites-only community in Tennessee. Recently posted photos show Patriot Front showed up at Orwell's compound in Arkansas to help with building projects there. That despite what seemed like his efforts to distance himself from the group when we talked a few weeks back. When we did the Zoom interview, you expressed some ambivalence but then they came to your place and did some work.
No, I'm all for helping them and them helping us. I do have some personal ideological disagreements, but they're relatively minor.
Then there's Greg Johnson, the man in the passenger seat who, as you can see, was none too happy to see our cameras. One of the speakers at the conference, Johnson is author of the White Nationalist Manifesto.
It's completely normal to have manifestos, right? This is all normal. Nothing to see here. These people encourage mass events at schools. These people encourage chaos and anarchy. These people are, in fact, on watch list for being dangerous people.
After a mass murder committed by neo-Nazi Anders Breivik in 2011, first killing 8 people with a van bomb, followed by the massacre of 69 people at a Norwegian youth camp, Greg Johnson wrote of his, quote, strange new respect for the killer, who he argued was engaged in resistance to genocide. Although Johnson said it would have been better.
Strange new respect. I mean, what is happening? Randaroo says, West Tennessee is 3 hours from me. That place is effing insane. There's a grandpa who is still in jail over 100 days for sharing a Trump meme that he didn't even make. Real talk. I'll send the story. Yeah, please do. That's insane. What's up, Mama Mac? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, Randaroo says, makes me sick. Hello, you stupid people. We all bleed the same, and Jesus and Messiah is not white. People disgraceful. I mean, listen, this is just the men and women that are organized for hate. And then you have bumpkins like, cousin bumpers, like Cluminati and Cletus sitting over there. Like their family tree is just a straight line. I mean, it's just their family tree is a fucking telephone pole in a trailer park, basically. How did a state park host? Well, I mean, you just rent the venue just like you would any other group of anything. I mean, it's terrifying though.
If he had killed the actual leadership of Norway's Labour Party or the leaders of the Norwegian press instead of innocent children. Breivik, he wrote, simply chose the wrong targets for his killing spree. Back at the protest,
does it surprise you that you have someone like Greg Johnson who, defends mass shooters?
It doesn't surprise me. Like I said, it is the worst of the worst.
Then there was Johnson's companion, David Zaddy. He has defended the neo-Nazi who drove into a crowd of protesters in Charlottesville, killing 32-year-old Heather Heyer.
This is all normal, guys. This is America. This is all just happening like a normal day in the park in Tennessee. Like, what the fuck is happening? It's like the Bohemian Grove of white nationalists.
The killer was convicted of first-degree murder. Yet David Zaddy tweeted, quote, James Fields is a hero who did nothing wrong. And, quote, Charlottesville made me realize that many liberals aren't fully human.
That's fun. Not fully human. What's up, Brittany J? How you doing? I went to bed super early last night, so I missed everything that happened last night. If I need to know anything, please let me know. We're just learning about a hate group that had a little picnic in the forest in Tennessee. How fun, dude. How fun. I wonder if they held hands and shit.
With the true extent of Jewish media control. He has also defended those who assaulted Capitol Police on January 6th. We also spotted this man from Atlanta. His name is Jared Huggins, and he was once part of a neo-Nazi group called Identity Europa. Huggins was also in Charlottesville, according to hate researchers who uncovered this Facebook post under a different last name where he called the weekend.
Hey, nonsense. These are the groups that the people that you hang out with now support, just so you know. So, hello, you're part of the problem now. And you don't even realize it. We just need to be Americans, period. I can't disagree with that. Pink Tiger says, that is effing nuts. And you just mentioned Bohemian Grove. I have been in that rabbit hole lately and have been meaning to make a community post. Yes, I've been following it too. I'm thinking about going there and breaking in, dude, on the live stream. Why not? Live a little. If I do make that trip back out to California, I'm definitely considering sneaking in. I'll fucking row canoe in if I have to. All right, let's finish this. And then we're going to get in a little bit of nonsense. That silly, silly woman who, in fact, in reality, in real life, and on the internet, supports people that idolize these people that just attended this little picnic in Tennessee. Hey, nonsense.
Quote, effing metal, and this Twitter post where he celebrated the Dodge Challenger used in the murder. Then there was a Pennsylvania man who heads a publishing house that reprints Nazi and other far-right books, and this young man from East Tennessee wearing a cap for the National Alliance. His name, we discovered, is Dylan Gaidano. National Alliance is a group.
I mean, this guy put in, listen, like, this is one of the most thorough, segments of news that I've seen in an awful long time. This guy did so much research. Like, holy crap, dude. What a great job that this guy did. I mean, this could be about anything. The quality of research or the amount of research it must have taken to put this all together is like fucking hats off. And this came out yesterday, so he did this in 2 days. All the editing and research. Fucking kudos, friend. Kudos.
Originally founded by neo-Nazi William Pierce. Pierce's book, The Turner Diaries, helped inspire Oklahoma City bomber Timothy McVeigh. Social media accounts linked to Gaidano have expressed admiration for violent white supremacists Robert J. Matthews and Fraser Glenn Miller. One Telegram post stated, quote, for me at least, if our goals aren't met in my lifetime, I will pull a page out of Master Sergeant Fraser Glenn Miller's playbook. Fraser Glenn Miller shot and killed 3 members of a Kansas Jewish community in 2014 because he wanted to kill some Jews before he died.
Perhaps the best clue about what was happening inside comes from this man we spotted at the checkpoint. Emil Kosman is a Romanian-born pro-Russian podcaster who was invited to the conference to observe.
Right over there, they are videotaping us because somehow we are bad dudes.
This was Kosman we spotted.
I mean, look at this greaseball, dude. He's such a slimy human being. Walking around with the fucking selfie stick, dude. I mean, come on. No respectable person does what this man is doing. A pro-Russian podcaster. Sheesh.
Outside the lodge, he later described the atmosphere inside the conference as one where it was anti-Semitism that really irritated the crowd.
Yeah, the Jews are in control. These kind of things. A lot of people cheered. Oh yeah, like, good job, man, telling us the truth.
The podcaster said the National Alliance had a table set up where it was selling its materials, but American Renaissance insisted that the Turner Diaries be kept under the table out of public view.
Guys, you know what?
It's so friggin' bizarre, dude. Come on, what year is this? Also, who is this guy?
The reason was, these guys are neo-Nazis. These are Nazis. That was the answer. They are Nazis. That's why we don't do it. It's a Nazi book.
Mr. Taylor, hi, Phil Williams.
That's a far different story from when I first met American Renaissance founder Jerry Taylor a year ago.
How about the neo-Nazis? I don't even know a neo-Nazi.
But inside the conference this year,
he said, well, that, what was his expression? That promotes violence and terrorism. Do you know that?
Cosman said Jerry Taylor privately insisted the group's Turner Diaries was a real problem.
Whose state? Our state! Whose state? Our state!
Which is why these protesters say what happens here inside this state park cannot be ignored.
And this group kind of represents the worst of the worst. And
Did exactly right. The worst of the worst. Hey, Nonsense. Your new friends support people like this, just so you know. Oh, you're comfortable with that? That's fine, but I'm going to keep letting it be known. This is just this past weekend in Tennessee.
And I wanted
I think they said Dixon County.
to at least be out here to say that that's not the America that I grew up with. That's not the America that I believe in.
Now, we've also identified other people at the conference, including, get this, a Lutheran pastor from Southeast Alabama who has connections to what has been described as a neo-Confederate group. And to be clear, not everyone
Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun.
there advocates violence, although it is also clear there are some, including some influential attendees, who refuse to reject it.
A lot of work put into this, Phil. Appreciate it. At the top of the newscast, we mentioned that this event has been held out at Montgomery Bell since 20.
I mean, that's so much work researching all of that. Also, like, fucking seems like a pretty dangerous proposition calling all these people out. But hey, it's a filthy job. But someone had to do it.
2012.
They have no plans, apparently, to move locations.
Yeah, I think that's the safe bet. In fact, in a write-up after the conference in a blog post, they wrote that American Renaissance is now an institution at the current location.
Let me see. I just saw something in chat. KDP says, wait, this group had something to do with OKC bombing. I live less than a mile from that sacred ground. Well, not directly, but they were selling a book. And the organizers of the event urged them to keep that book under the table. They were still allowing them to sell that book, but they didn't want it in open sight because it is clearly a neo-Nazi book. It's a hate book. That book inspired Timothy McVeigh. That's what they were saying. That's the connection. So they share ideologically the same, the peas in a really creeped out pod.
So it seems they're determined to stay.
All right, Phil, thank you. And a reminder, if you'd like to see any of Phil's past investigations on hate in our communities, go to...
I mean, Phil's crushing it. You gotta be honest with yourself. I mean, what a dangerous fucking proposition, right? Let's see. Truth Exposed is in the house. KDP joined us. TLC is me. Mama Mac. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Hope everyone's feeling good out there. I feel great. I slept a lot. It is freaking miserable here. It's like rain, snow, crap. But hey, it's wintertime, so what can you do? Let me get some music going here. We're gonna get right into some more nonsense. Man, she's a crazy person. I've never, sincerely, it's not often you see someone as dim-witted and obsessed with another human being as you do. Nonsense. It's a sight to behold. And we're gonna do just that. Let's see here. I gotta pull her up for my history. If you have a chance to listen back to that intro song in headphones, it makes more sense. Aesop Rock is, I think, in the Guinness World Book of Records for packing the most words into a song ever. But he has this unbelievable skill that allows him to have every word be understood. I mean, it's just it's pretty impressive. All right, let's see. No Sense. Let's see. Big Tongue. I didn't give her a proper Big Tongue Tuesday, so this is Why Does She Talk That Way Wednesday? How about that? Give me 1 second. I gotta search. I watched a lot of stuff today, mostly all music and shit. Oh, as always with nonsense, one of my favorite things is to see how she greets people. She is getting better at it. She does actually say hello to people. But this is a complete manic state. This damn near a fugue state that we're dealing with here. It's something special. It's something special. As always, please keep Nonsense's Becky of the Desert the saint of Karens. Please keep her therapist in your thoughts and prayers. It can't be an easy holiday season dealing with such a trigger warning. This woman is an idiot. You may feel shrinking as you listen to her. No Karen of this live stream.
Weird.
I think this is how she started her live stream conversation.
Weird. That's really strange. Last time it didn't pop up. I didn't have a plus sign or a little chat box on the last one. Huh. I wonder what changed. That's interesting.
I love how they're all trying to figure out how to YouTube here. Like 5 years into it. Fuck. Nonsense. You suck, dude. And your boyfriend's a punk bitch.
Texting me. Sheila and Bree.
Thank you guys for texting me. Suffering fuckatash.
I appreciate you guys. I'll wait for a few guys to get in here. Hey, Mercedes.
Dude, she's like, I mean, the way she talks, her whole vibe is like, it's like fucking verbal box, man. You can't, there's no range of emotion. It's just like, got it. It's like, fuck, dude. You can't tell when she's happy. You can't tell when she's mad. It's just flatline, dude. It's like, somehow, she's fucking Botox. Like, even when she's happy, you can't tell. It's like, ugh, what is happening?
Mercedes girl, I just gotta get this off my chest. I was watching. Of course.
I just have to get this off my chest. I was watching. Of course. Of course you were watching because you're a fucking nutcase. You're a stalker. You're a YouTuber stalker. Predator all up in the hedges and shit with fucking binoculars. So upset. She's so upset, dude. Listen, when a house gets swatted, to crescendo, the big payoff for the people that did that are to see the video, they get to high five and celebrate. This bitch is so unhappy that she doesn't get to see the video. Dude. I mean, who is the pick-me girl of SWAT videos? Well, Nonsense is. Like, what the fuck, dude? You're not going to be invited to the party. Quit showing up, dude. The fuck?
The shit show. Chico. Hey, Monica. Hey,
Chico, you're all the people that agree ideologically with. Just so you know, bud.
No. Hey, Bloom Flower Bar. I'm outside and I'm shivering. Hey, Starlight. I know I couldn't go without.
But she's always shivered from being cold. Is from being so hateful and angry all the time. Oh, bitch voice.
You guys being able to talk. Hey, Jake Hells. Hey, Bree. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, Flower Girl. Revival.
Hey. Thanks for texting me. My favorite is when these YouTubers pretend that they're not watching. Although, I haven't watched shit recently. So, why would I?
Pointer lover. I know, Chico, but I can't help this. Like, are you guys hearing? Anybody heard this? Hey.
Good. I didn't hear it. I mean, geez, Nonsense. It's your whole life, lady. How did someone else's existence become your entire life? I mean, it's how you make a living. Nonsense. Look at how you make a living. For fuck's sake, dude. How can you not be embarrassed of yourself?
Hey, Deborah. Hey, CK. Damn, Danny. Jamani. Mercy. Sorry,
This is just her ranting for an entire hour. I only got like 15 minutes into, so a lot of this is going to be a live react. Some commentary off the cuff, so to speak. But this dizzy bitch, man, I don't even know. I mean, what?
Just here long. But have you...
I mean, none of us are really going to be here long.
You guys heard this shit?
Hey guys, have you heard this shit? Gadzooks. Zoinks.
Counting Banana Pug, Miss Britt. Crazy Aunt Joe. Hey, Perry. Hey, Ohana. Hey, Lee the Bee. I just this straight.
Let's get this straight. I'm a crazy, upset, Karen, useless bitch that likes to kill scorpions and obsess over Brittany J. Let's get that straight. That's what she does. Oh, also, I support white nationalists. Oh, cool. How fun. Do you have any pets?
I don't care where you land on this situation. She is claiming that SWAT.
I don't care where you land on this situation. What are we? Are we satellites falling from the sky? Where are we gonna land? I don't care where you land on this. Are we skydiving into a target? What's happening? It doesn't matter where you land on this. This woman, very much like Granny's watching, has an incredibly difficult time with the English language. It is a true spectacle. It doesn't matter where you land on this. I don't even know what the fuck that means, dude. Can anybody clue me in? It doesn't matter where you land on this. What? Land? Are we meteors? What is happening?
A SWAT team. A tactical SWAT team came to her house. Due to YouTube.
Dude, listen to the emotion. What a fucking nightmare this person is.
And that detectives came to her house the same day. I don't care where you land on this.
She said it again. I don't care where you land on this. Land? Are we gymnasts? What is happening? Land? Is this the X Games? Is this Extreme YouTube? What do you mean where you land on this? First of all, what's this? Landing? Explain. Please tell me what the fuck she's talking about. I don't care where you land on this.
There's a whole lot of misinformation and stories that are being told around this. This isn't
around this. This is the event of her life, dude. Merry Christmas, everyone. This is nonsense. She's out of her mind.
How these interactions go.
How these interactions go. Dude.
And again, she has the full...
What does she always say again? She's not repeating herself. If she's repeating herself, then saying again is proper. She just stuffing words in there because she's not very bright. That's what's occurring. Just so everyone knows.
Ability of Foy in this. You want to ask us, like, how embarrassing.
Who's us? Who's us?
That we're pointing out because you continue to lie about shit like
Dude,
you are.
I mean, if you were to tune into this, let me just tell you something. Maybe everyone overlooked it because we're familiar with the situation, but if you just randomly got this fucking useless bitch's live stream suggested to you and you clicked on this and listened to it, you would have no fucking idea what's going on. YouTube suggests that we make evergreen content. That means something will be just as fresh for someone that's never seen it like 2 or 3 years from now. You guys see what I'm saying? So like a video that's essentially timeless, that's just as relevant a few years from now than it would be if I were to produce it today. This is what she does is exactly opposite of evergreen content. It's only good, and I sincerely only good for that very second, for the few dozen people that actually give a fuck enough to know what she's talking about. She keeps referring to them and she has not one single fucking time said anyone's name, dude. No one, she's obviously talking about Brittany J, but she still has not said Brittany J. She's like, can you guys believe this? And she did this and they did that and we this. Nobody would have any fucking idea what this dummy was talking about. This fucking bozo. No, you would have no idea. Not yet has she said who the characters are that she's even speaking of. Not only is she a supportive person of racism, but she's also as dumb as the day is long. This is ridiculous. This is manic clucking. That's what this is. This is a self-indulgent obsession with a stranger and their family. That's what this is. This photograph that she uses as an avatar is perfect because she's a fucking mess of a human being.
You are tonight. And so, of course, you get reviewed. And then you'll be like, oh my God, nonsense. You fucking lied about something stupid like Kyle wearing.
It's just mindless babble from a useless person. I mean, what the fuck, dude?
Wearing a shirt, something about your cat and me selling. I've never sold merch.
Dude, she wants to be involved in everything so badly that this is the result. Just clucking around. Cluck around and find out, I suppose. The fuck? Dude, there's no nicety. Just absolute garbage. That's what this is.
Pulling my hair out because I have yet to confirm a design for our own merch, let alone for fucking you, dude. You ain't that important.
Dude,
but
I mean, listen, if you're proclaiming that someone isn't that important and then you have a whole fucking manic, shaky ass live stream about it, about that person, then they are important. I mean, who's more important? I think they're probably the most important person to you. You maniac. Dude, she only gets away with this because dozens of other people are doing the same thing. Her whole life is making money off of talking about Brittany J and her family, her parenting, drug accusations. It just gets creepier and creepier. It just is. She's a conspiracy theorist. She's not very smart, and she supports racist people. What the fuck else do we need to do? Nobody should be subscribed to this or support this kind of trash. She has absolutely nothing to offer YouTube whatsoever. Nothing. She's a fucking leech on society.
You got mixed up there somehow, something in that whole thing, and got me mixed into that with merch. You're fucking stupid.
Just nonsense words, and then you're fucking stupid. I mean, who's dumber than this person is? I mean, she got to be right in the fucking, right there near the bottom when it comes to intellect, dude. 0. Oh yeah, fun fact about her also, she hates Christianity for some reason. That's fun. The fuck, dude? Can you be, I mean, how is someone such a garbage human being and still somehow portrays themselves and people actually believe that they're a decent person? She's a lot of things, but a decent person is not one of them.
That's why you get reviewed. But you know what's fucking embarrassing is that you claim you do true crime.
I mean, cluck, 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 cluck. You know what's embarrassing? How you're fucking shaking out of anger while you're on this live stream nonsense. It's creepy as shit. Just in case you didn't know that. So creepy, triple creepy. Or maybe we're even fucking delving into the rare deep waters of quadruple creepy. Could be. Could fucking be, dude.
That you are a true crime content creator. How embarrassing that we are normalizing.
We are normalizing. What are we normalizing? Tell us.
Fucking the lies that are
normalizing fucking the lies. Well, that sounds kinky. Sounds like something Elevated Truth would do. But no, that's not what's happening. In fact, you, ma'am, are just spewing lies. And you have been for the last, ever since you got exposed for supporting racists. Just lie, 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 no receipts, fucking conspiracy theories. And you also sit with the fattest, most cross-eyed racist liars as well. You're all a bunch of liars. Every single one of you. You're just spew lies constantly. Like there's no checks or balances. It's just nothing but a lie. What's up, Deanna D? Thanks for joining us. Brittany says, nah, not even stupid. I just don't care enough to even go verify. Yeah, that's what separates it from misinformation. Misinformation is, it can be an honest mistake whenever you just say things that, you know, someone that you say, for instance, someone you trusted tells you something and then you repeat it. That's misinformation because it wasn't malicious. You actually believed what you were saying to be true. Now, disinformation is what this wretched bitch does. And that's knowing what she's saying isn't true and still fucking saying it. I mean, you see this a lot with these characters, like Ball Gag Boy Stevie over there. Still no evidence for any of the claims that he made against me. QB, she's like the archetype for garbage, for absolute lies after lies after lies after lies. Somehow she still collects W's and makes 300 grand off of good people's backs. And no one has anything to question about it except for me, it seems. That's really fucking interesting. Anyways, let's carry on with this useless bitch a little bit and see what else she says. Brittany says, try again, Salk. You have come in me unsolicited since March of 2024, you make a lot of money and you are fucked in the head, period. I mean, obviously she's a crazy person. And the only reason she's getting away with this, because if she was doing this crazy fucking manic obsessive bullshit by herself, if she was the only one doing it, then I tell you what, it would stand out a lot more. She's hiding and getting away with this only because dozens of people are doing the exact same thing. Many of them just have full panels as they screen snipe somebody. It's their whole entire existence, dude. That's all they have to offer the world. It's pathetic. It's they should be embarrassed, but these ghouls are not capable of embarrassment.
They're being told. Well, she's accusing people. Somebody makes a comment and she says, "Oh, what was it you that called?" How many more people are going to have to be accused of doing heinous things to her when we've never fucking taken it?
Well, we've never taken it off of YouTube, except for the CPS calls, except for the calls to Social Security Administration, although, you know, all the crazy shit that you guys inspire and dog whistle for. I mean, this is pathetic, dude. This is pathetic. She just, no responsibility for any of the garbage she's been doing for the past year, just completely getting away with it because there's always one asshole that's even more egregious about it. So she just flies right under the radar. No, ma'am. Not on my watch. No.
Offline. We only stick to reviewing her words. I'm fucking fed up.
She's fed up. Check this out. None of this has anything to do with her whatsoever. She is purposely injecting herself into the conversation. In reality, no one gives a flying shit what she's clacking on about. This is mental illness. That poor therapist, let's remember to keep her therapist in our thoughts and prayers, because holy shit, dude. Holy shit.
This is bullshit. She has the ability of foiling it and putting it out and showing the fucking truth. If it's coming from the internet, put a fucking name on that shit.
Dude, she is literally her main characteristic, and what she's known most for is just running her fucking mouth and not putting a name on it. She says they and he and she, and you know who I'm talking about, those whose name who will be unspoken and all this other weird shit. She notoriously does not put a name on it because she's a scared bitch, dude. That's why. And now she's criticizing someone else. She actually has the audacity to tell someone else to put a name on it. When she's missed, don't put a name on it. That's just, ask anybody, ask her friends or people that don't like her. They'll all agree with that. This is insane.
Putting it out and showing the fucking truth. If it's coming from the internet, put a fucking name on that shit. Put a fucking name on that shit. Stop blaming all these people.
Now she just like clucking away, dude. Now none of it's making sense. She's just fucking chain smoking outside in the cold. Angry. She's angry. I wonder, it doesn't snow in the desert. But I mean, geez, no wonder the scorpions get riled up. The vibe that comes from this fucking nutball is really something special. What's up, Steph and Faith? Good to see you. Steph and Faith 93 joining us. I mean, this person she's really something special.
You said you were gonna FOIA this shit in May.
How can you FOIA a SWAT that just happened 2 days ago in May? She's losing her mind. I think she's lost it. She gone.
You continue to laugh and lie in your subs' faces. You are making a mockery.
Dude, listen to her voice. She sounds like a witch in a Disney movie telling us a spell. That's what she sounds like to me. Nonsense. Becky, answer me this. Are you fucking stirring a cauldron right now as you have this live stream? I need you to turn that camera on. I want to see if you've got a giant friggin' wart on your nose like a classic Disney witch. What the fuck? Listen to the tone of her voice, dude. Devolving into a lizard person right before our ears. The fuck?
You to laugh and lie in your subs' faces. You are making a mockery out of police coming to your house, however it happened, whoever did it. I'm so fucking sick of the bullshit.
She's sick of the bullshit. Keep in mind, there is no bullshit for her. She chose to talk about this. None of this has anything to do with her whatsoever. I mean, do you feel guilty about something, Nonsense? It seems as if you feel guilty about something, because if none of this has anything to do with you and you're not guilty for inspiring people to call CPS or SWAT teams, then I don't know, you seem a bit defensive. Is this a sort of confession live stream? Because first of all, you sound like you're a mess. You sound like you're so emotionally invested in whatever is going on in a stranger's life that you might reconsider, like, I don't know if you're on any kind of prescriptions, maybe get that dialed in properly. I don't know. It seems like something's gone awry. It's you don't seem well, is what I'm saying.
Because of you. And then you get on here and you use it for fucking content. Continuing to put your family in a worse spot while you blame more and
The obsession with someone else's family is real.
more people. And piss more and more people off. With your fucking blatant, ignorant allegations.
Dude, she's so mad. So mad. So mad, and none of it has anything to do with her. Or does it? I'm so confused.
And then when we clap back because you're out here fucking lying on us, then, oh, we're putting your family at
She's who's we, first of all? And what lies? This is just babble. This is cluck, ucking around.
risk. And, oh, we're the ones responsible if something happens. Are you fucking kidding me?
Who's we? We? Is she on a roller coaster?
How fucking embarrassing that you are making
It's also bonkers that she's saying how embarrassing when what she's doing in this video here that I'm reviewing didn't slow it down, didn't speed it up, just got some blues music playing in the background. She's not embarrassed by this? How could she not be embarrassed by this?
mockery out of law enforcement for your fucking games on YouTube. If you had nothing to fucking
You're
hide,
just suckling on that cigarette, dude. If you had nothing to hide, listen to this. This is like a case study for fucking mental illness right here.
if you had nothing to fucking hide, you would have shown that whole entire fucking video. You might have altered the beginning with the names as the approach, the birth dates, your children.
Huh? Listen how she says your children, dude. This is so creepy, dude. Just as creepy as Elevated Truth is. These people are fucking creepy. She says, your children. Ma'am, are you currently stirring a cauldron? What the fuck?
Names as the approach, the birth dates, your children.
What? Nonsense. You gotta check yourself, dude. You're out of control.
But you would have made sure that that was seen because the internet had you swatted. You haven't
lied. Whoa. She-show, P-show.
That I am taking Christmas from your children.
Oh my God, she's really suffering from one of the most clear-cut cases of center stage syndrome, or leading role syndrome, as some people call it. It's bananas, dude. She's mistaking the fact that she is the center of her own universe for the bold position of being at the center of the universe. That's not how this works, lady. You're merely the center of your own little universe, and it's pretty sluggy. It's pretty sluggy. You people leave trails behind you. I mean, woo. Okay, let's listen to more, man. This is banana.
You are a fucking almost 40-year-old mother of 5.
Whoa, dude, she's so mad. She's so mad.
You know that Christmas comes every year on the same goddamn...
Whoa, dude, she's so mad. This is like, she is so emotionally invested. Keep in mind, she's speaking about someone who's an absolute stranger to her. Just another YouTuber. This is the level of obsession that these trash asses reach, dude. It's really something special. You're children. You're a mother. Like, whoa, dude. Dude. How fucking embarrassing. What a public display of mental fucking illness, dude. For real.
Damn day. Your financial irresponsibility is not my fucking problem.
I'm not even sure what to say about this. I gotta be honest, she's ladies and gentlemen, what we are witnessing is cheese slowly sliding off of a saltine cracker. Right before your very eyes, or your ears if it were. Boy, oh boy, nonsense. Dude.
Your lies are not my fucking problem.
Whoa, why do you make them your problem then? Dude, seems like you got a problem. Seems like, Houston, we've got a problem.
You're the one.
Dude, there's something just like extra sad as well about the fucking, just the sad droning cars going by in the desert, dude. Ugh. Jeez.
That is costing yourself a
What's up, Combat Vet? Thank you so much for being here.
paycheck with your fucking lies. You have made allegations against myself.
Cuckoo. Here's the allegation that I've made against you, and it's actually been confirmed. You nonsense, Becky of the Desert, you Karen ass scorpion stomper. You support racist people. That makes you a bad person. I don't understand why you keep avoiding that elephant in the room. Fuffering fuckatash.
Truth. Clue. Fuck. Cletus.
Well, she's naming all of her racist friends. How fun. I think we figured out who the we is.
I can't even remember.
I don't even do true crime, and we just cracked that case in what, 5 minutes?
The name she threw out tonight. Lyle. Unfucking real, BJ. You are making a...
She finally said her name.
Mockery out of something that supposedly traumatized your family.
Who's making a mockery of what? She's crazy, dude. Listen to... It sounds like her eyes are closed and she's so fucking dedicated to this shit, dude. Brittany J has become this godless heathen's religion. You heard me right. Welcome to the Church of Brittany. They've got one preacher, and her name is Nonsense. She lives in Arizona.
You just went to the courts and attempted to get a no-contact order in fear for your safety against Clue and Cletus.
Yeah, you know why? Because Clue and Cletus, your racist pig friends, one of them said that they were gonna, what was the verbiage? Going to weaponize her pedo ex-husband against Brittany's family. She said that. That's your fat cross-eyed racist friend said those words. That seems pretty menacing to me. And then the other little feller sitting over there in dirty overalls is threatening to fly drones over her house. Oh yeah, and there was the little gem of the oxen cross-eyed racist pig woman named Ricky. Her sister lives in North Carolina. Remember that threat too? All of those things seem like legitimate concerns, in combination with them consistently obsessing on every single live stream that they have about that same family that they're threatening to do these things to. I would get a fucking restraining order too.
You just went to the courts and attempted to get a no-contact order in fear for your safety against Clue and Cletus.
And for reasons that I just stated, that was a common sense thing to do. From my personal approximation, who am I but some jerk off with a fucking Chromebook, right?
Spit in the faces of your subs. with this attorney fund.
I mean,
when
that's very descriptive of you. Even spitting in someone's face. How fun.
your attorney just magically wasn't there and they all just brushed past it. You said your attorney was actually looking into the wasted county resources.
I mean, this woman, just listen to what she's talking about. She's talking about a stranger's attorney and waste of county resources. Like, dude, why doesn't this useless bitch go outside and get a hobby, man? Go climb a tree. Go to a restaurant. You're in Arizona. There's all types of incredible fucking restaurants there. Go out and have yourself, you're a bit of a drinker. Go have a nice dinner and a cocktail that you've never had before. Enjoy your fucking life a little bit. You make $10,000 to $12,000 a month obsessing over someone. You should get your fucking big shouldered ass the fuck off the internet and go enjoy life a little bit. Poor Kyle. What a fucking nightmare you are, nonsense. Jeez, oh, Pete. Somebody take this woman's internet, dude. She's not fit for it.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing, and you're giddy. You're giddy as fuck.
Oops.
Tell me she's not. Tell me who's listened to her and tell me she's not giddy as fuck.
I mean, listen, if you get upset that someone else is happy, dude, you better do some soul searching, because other people's like laughing and enjoying their existence should not make you upset. If it makes you upset, then there's something fucking wrong with you, nonsense. The fuck? It seems to me this is someone that perpetrated a fucking swat. They're butthurt that they didn't get that orgasmic moment where they get to see the video of it happening. No high fives were had, right? Uh-huh. We see you, Becky. We see, girl, we see you. We see you all the way through. And you support racist people, dude.
She is elated. And it's disgusting. You want all of us to be more concerned about police coming to your house than you are. You're giddy about it. You're fucking giddy. It's content. You know what? If SWAT was knocking in my fucking door.
You know what? If SWAT was knocking at my fucking door, dude, she just wants to be involved, dude, and she's not. It's really stinking sad, dude. I wish I had a soundboard to have the world's smallest fucking violin to play for this woman, dude. She never got served papers. This is just some asshole sitting in the desert, man. Mad at the world because she's not invited. But it doesn't matter for Becky. When she's not invited, you know what she does? You guessed it. She shows up anyways, and she ignores the fact that everyone's rolling their eyes at her. Gross. Pick me. Pick me, pick me, pick me.
Because of YouTube, that wouldn't be my priority. But, you know, then again. And your subs, half of them are saying one thing, another half saying another thing. They don't even fucking know.
Now the conversation has reached the meandering stage. You notice a lot for her. She comes in hot. She barely makes it through the introduction, and then she fucking fizzles out. Takes her about 15, 20 minutes every single fucking time, dude. Talk about low vibration, dude. It's so much noise and nothing much going on. It's just like a cat. It's just like a cat that has its claw stuck in a curtain or something. It's freaking out. Like there's not really much going on, but it seems like such a chaotic situation. That's how I think of nonsense in my head. Like just a fucking mess of a human being. And the reason I think these things is because it just takes listening to her for half hour, 40 minutes, and it's just like, whoa, dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up, Kansas City Chiefs for life? Thank you so much for joining us today. Yes, I have spoken with Grain and Queen Bella. There seems as though that there's some type of feud between my mods. Some mods are taking screenshots and showing other communities who's been timed out and such things. So I need a few days to sort through that. So it seems as though they're not capable of working together, and I respect that. A lot of it is, old baggage that has nothing to do with me. I try to be respectful and let the ladies sort it out. But it looks like I just have to get rid of all of my mods and start over again. I don't know. So in the meantime, just stay off my nuts about it. I'm going to figure it out. I swear that one way or the other, My Christmas will be ruined by YouTube, whether I like it or not. So now I'm just in that acceptance stage. But shout out to all my moderators. Everyone that has a wrench here is actually beloved to me, my favorites. Some have been here from the very start, but it seems like this rift with Jonesin. And also, let me just say something about that situation, because I know many of you are interested in what I have to say about that. What you're seeing is something that's already occurred in private like months ago. We've already had this falling out. It's just now become public. But let me tell you, I promise you, this shit has already been resolved in my head. I already knew what was going on. I was moving past it, trying to be respectful. It's really that simple. Everyone demanding receipts. I mean, good luck. I didn't steal $300,000 from you. I'm not going to open Pandora's box about fucking some bullshit that I never gave a flying fuck about to begin with a bunch of people that have luggage. None of that got anything to do with me. So I'm gonna let those people sort it out. But at this point, everybody still has everyone. Sorry, I was looking at Shady's message for some reason. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Everyone currently to this moment still has their wrenches because it's not something I really am looking forward to do and trying to manage this situation. I've been really lucky in the way that all of my moderators have been able to, in the past, put their differences behind them. There's been some snark or whatever. I like them all. But I'm seeing things, especially in light of this this coming to public that Jonesin and I don't support one another. It's old news, guys. You can ask her herself. She's boldly stated several times that, she doesn't fuck with me. We just appreciate each other's sense of humor and nothing more than that. There's no support or, how could there be? We share a lot of the same subscribers. I don't urge anyone to unsubscribe from Jonesin. She is an entertaining person. And if she wasn't such a deoc to me, then I'd be watching too. But I'm just not going to play along. I'm not going to lend my energy to a story that's ages old. I'm tired of it. We're moving fucking forward, man. That's it. As far as Nanya goes, we never really liked each other. It was all pomp and circumstance. But everyone who really knows me here knows that. She as well has at times great things to offer the community in the way of opinions. But most of the time, for my approximation, it's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of gratuitous, self promotion or whatever. But I mean, her thing is, well, I don't do it for money. Well, who gives a fuck then? It makes it even weirder that you do it for nothing. But hey, that's not my business, man. That's where I stand with it. I don't know what else I could say about it. Hold on, my computer's oh Jesus, my computer's gonna die. I gotta plug it in. Let me look at chat really quick and see what you guys are saying. And just so everyone knows, the way this shook down is I was on Brittany J's panel having a fucking delightful time. And we had just exchanged, we were talking about Jonesin, in fact, and we were talking the pros and cons, like what we know she does right and what she does to fucking annoy us. A normal conversation, completely giving her flowers. In that conversation, I said that she has a great family and none of the allegations about her family are true. I'm not going to, just because I'm not getting along with her now quite publicly, I'm not going to parade around with the same narrative, made up bullshit that comes from the hive. That's not what's going on. She's a good mother. We all know that. She's a good wife. She's just an asshole YouTuber to me. It's not personal. It used to be personal. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. It used to be so personal, but it's been months, man. And I don't often share my thoughts about that situation very much. But I lost all confidence in those people a long time ago, man. I didn't feel it valuable to this, battle with them, because I've always said, man, they're not the bad guys. That's something else. But if the proclamations, oh, you're just like them, whatever, they've been saying that shit for months. Nanya said months ago, he's just like Queen Bee. Well, fuck you, Nanya, because I'm absolutely not. I'm just not. I'm not going to allow you, ma'am, to splash orange juice on my leg and convince me I'm a fucking orange. Sorry, not gonna happen. I mean, use me as content, do whatever you gotta do, but there's no compromise. It is what it is. And I know this is upsetting to people, but like the thing is, this has already happened. This has already occurred, and like I thought we were just going to be grown-ups about it. Apparently, we can't all be grown-ups about it. So as I'm having this great conversation on Brittany J's panel, Joneson found it necessary at 11 p.m. on a Saturday night to come busted into the fucking chat with Nanya saying, "Well, I don't even fuck with you because you're a ticking time bomb." Well, ticking time this bomb, bitch, because I mean that's just the Hive's narrative. You could say whatever you want about me. It doesn't make it true. They're just your opinions, and not all fucking opinions are created equal. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, fucking here, kitty. I don't fucking answer to you. I mean, you must know that. You must know that as well as we know each other on this platform. You know, sure as fuck, I'm not going to say how high when you say jump. It's just, I don't even have it in me. That's not even possible for me. Anyways, let's continue reviewing this. Brittany says, we need to do more fun streams like last night. I missed it all. Let's see. I'm back in chat. Let me try to get caught up here. Please, and also please, for the love of sweet baby Jesus in the manger at Christmas time, could you please stop sending me messages that are telling me you're disappointed in me? Life is full of disappointments. If you're looking at me for someone that's going to disappoint you, you're get a fucking helmet, man. You're not ready for this world. I'm not here. I got enough people that actually care about that I have to worry about disappointing. Not a random person just that listens to the Hive all day long and is obsessed with my Dioc. Sorry, not sorry. Nonsense is a witch. It's so true. Bubble and boil, trouble and toil. Brittany, you just need to ignore them. Let's see here. I'm about 10 minutes behind, so I want to catch up in chat. The veins in her neck are bulging for sure, dude. She's a crazy biatch. Also, to my moderators that are here, if that little diatribe that I went on, that little spiel, if you know for a fact it doesn't, you know, you're not involved in that, then don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna. Your wrenches are not affected. I would just say, please, mods, don't be taking screenshots, of who's timing who out and whatever that is. And you know, that's a deal breaker for me. So I got to do something here. They are obsessing about her as we speak. Of course, dude. Of course. Nanny Sharon, thanks for being here. Nanny Sharon, nothing of what I was speaking on has anything to do with you. So same curious, like, we're going to work it out. Zero personality. Ain't that right? Kansas City joining us. Thanks for being here, KC. Didn't she say the other day it wasn't a SWAT? I mean, these people can't decide if it was a SWAT or not. They're just, Nonsense in particular is just big butt hurt that she doesn't get to see the video. I mean, this is, a privileged, self-entitled fucking Karen, dude. Of course she thinks she has the right to, the video. You don't, Nonsense. You're just some goofy YouTuber standing in the desert yelling at the world. Oh my God, show the whole video. Shut the fuck up. You delusional. That they want the payoff. I mean, people that do that type of thing, the whole reason is to seem like they're in control and they could scare someone. But really, without seeing the optics of their handiwork, then they become frustrated like Nonsense. She looks guilty as shit right now, and she doesn't even realize it. What's up, Bucks fan Ohio? Thanks for being here. Thank you so much, Scottish Bluebell. 10 pounds. That weighs about 10 pounds weighs about $12. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Yes, I guess I should take this time to promote my channel. Thanks to all my members. As always, you guys are the best, the backbone of the channel. And consider gifting memberships or becoming a member if you're not already. Those are available. And of course, any contributions to the channel are greatly appreciated. And I do have my list for the giveaway. If I haven't emailed you back yet, don't panic. I'm going to do that this afternoon. One person I've already been in contact with, and that's solid. The other two I need to get back and forth with. because I don't want to just say who they are if they don't want that known. But we, as a channel, are giving away $750 stinking for Christmas. I mean, how fucking cool is that? What are they doing? What are they doing? Not much, dude. Yeah, I got your ticking time bomb right here. Get the fuck out of here. She's fighting with herself and looks stupid for it. Yep. Let's see here. D-Bucks says, I love Jonesy, but some of her tribe think their shit don't stink and they are above everyone. Well, that's exactly it, man. That's been, I mean, that's what that's the vibe I've gotten for a very long time, for months and months and months. But I mean, that still hasn't restricted me, or made me restrain or refrain from, promoting her channel and saying, kind things about her. And all I got in return every single time was a kick to the friggin' nuts, dude. And I'm just done with it. I mean, it's not sincerely not even fucking personal anymore. It's just like for my own well-being. I mean, with friends like that, who the fuck needs enemies, man? Like, I don't need any of that bullshit. Obviously, I got shit I gotta work on with my own channel, with my mods and my giveaway. I don't have time for, a fucking loudmouth defector from the Hive today, or ever, probably, or ever. I mean, what can I say? But this whole idea of someone saying jump and expecting me, I mean, you know me better than that. I will never say how high to you. I will not bow down. I do not know how. Fuck, man. That's one thing you should know about me. They are above everyone while they partially bash someone who already is dealing with enough. Exactly right, dude. Fence sitters, all of them. Great. I mean, there's some great people in the chat and everything. Listen, I'm not saying I haven't been over there and mingling and supporting. It's just like privately, I lost confidence a long time ago. But I'm not going to sit around and exclaim that I'm fucking disappointed in these people anymore. That disappointment already occurred. I've been well past that. But side busting a panel I'm on just to make the proclamation that I don't fucks with you because you're a time bomb. Well, I know, little buddy. I already know this. That same shit you were saying in Elevated Truth chat, which it was a complete shit show, by the way, and you guys are partially responsible for giving that guy any fucking credibility in this quote-unquote community. So, I mean, listen, just take it easy. That's my recommendation. Thanks for sharing those links. Spooky Sarah's back in the house. War Damn Eagle, I hope your holiday season's going awesome. Girl, dare I say babe? Let's see here. KDP says, I think that is so kind, Sinner spreading Christmas cheer. Absolutely. Just fucking giving it away, man. But somehow they're still calling me a grifter. I mean, fucking grift these nuts. Tell me what you're doing to help anybody. Well, I mean, aside from yourself. And then maybe criticize. Listen, I'll admit that like I bit off more than I can chew asking who needs help, because everybody fucking needs help. So I mean, there are probably a dozen people that are sitting in my email with stories of needing help, and I can't fucking help them. So I'm happy to do something nice. $750. That's just about half of what my channel made for November. So I mean, I think it's a good thing. If they want to call me a grifter or whatever, they can grift D's nuts. That's all I can say about it. I wish I could do more. Now I've become painfully aware of how much in need all of us actually are. And I don't have a solution for that. I'd love to. If anybody has a suggestion, I'm open to them. Let's watch a little more, huh?
I know. One of your goddamn mods was in Sinner saying ATF was at your house. Boston. And yeah.
Dude, she's just clocking the chat as well, man. Psychopath.
Yes, I have the screenshot.
She has the screenshot.
The live chat's still up.
She still has she has a screenshot and the live chat is still up. I mean, cuckoo ka-choo, dude. Somebody get her a Zoloft, dude. What is going on here?
On Sinners. And we have screenshots of the other mod saying it was SWAT.
Dude, she is a file cabinet. She is a scowl cabinet.
Own fucking mods don't know.
Smoking another one.
It is unfucking believable
No, everything that you're talking about is absolutely believable. There's nothing unbelievable about it. It's pretty fucking simple, actually. It's not even complicated. So believable.
The length she's going to. Yeah, she is. Never say never. She really is.
I mean, I'm so unclear. Like, so someone said a gaggle of officers to someone's house, and it's somehow that person's fault. A gaggle. What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah, Boston said it was ATF, and one said it was SWAT. Sassy said it was SWAT, and Boston said.
Fatty said it was SWAT. Fatty said it was SWAT. Full cells on a Thor.
That was ATF. I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of it. The delicate sound of a bitch that was not invited to the party but showed up anyways.
I can't speak for everybody else, but
no,
I can't.
No, you sure can't. Oh, no. How could you? You can barely speak for yourself. The fuck?
Imagine how fucking over it Clue and Cletus are. How.
Reference the racist friends again. That's cool. Dude.
Over it Granny is. Queen. Truth.
Just name all the worst motherfuckers around here. Perfect.
Trisha. Everybody. She fucking pokes and talks all the shit. Makes up the dumbest fucking lies. Just the stupidest fucking shit. Calling me Sulk Hogan.
Yeah, dude. Sulk Hogan is hilarious, dude. You know why? You know where that came from? I'm not sure, because someone else came up with the Sulk Hogan thing. I think it's funny. I also like scowl cabinet, like you're scowling at someone. That's funny. The reason the Sulk Hogan came about, and R.I.P. Hulk Hogan, no disrespect meant, but she does, in fact, absolutely look like Hulk Hogan's fucking bastard son. I mean, she looks like she could be Larry Hogan, or Sulk Hogan, as it were.
Bitch, you're pathetic. You're fucking pathetic.
Put a 1 in the chat if you guys think that nonsense is pathetic. I mean, sincerely. I'm not a put a 1 in the chat type of guy. You know that about me. I just want to see what you guys think.
You can talk all the shit you want to about how nasally I sound, how annoying I am.
All that.
What you can't do is debunk me.
Debunk what? You haven't even made any fucking claims yet, dude. You just sound like a crazy person cackling on about ATF and this or that. Like, you're just mad because, once again, silly goose, you weren't invited to the party. You were not invited to the party, and for some reason, we have to listen to this fucking self-therapy. You're medicating with you're self-medicating with YouTube, dude. That's all the way crazy, in case you didn't know that.
You want to know why?
Damn, girl, that's a lot of ones. I do want to know why. Tell us, Becky.
But what you can't do is debunk me.
Uh-huh.
You want to know why?
I do want to know why. Tell us why.
You also can't review me.
Wait a minute. I thought you were going to tell us why we can't debunk you. It's because you don't say shit. It's babble. There's nothing to debunk. It's obsessive, latching yourself onto some shit that's got nothing to do with you. It's like I can't come up with a metaphor, but it's pathetic, dude. It's sad.
Because I stick to your own words.
But listen to what she says. Do you want to know why? Well, fuck yeah, bitch. We all want to know why. Are you going to tell us why? Oh, she's not even going to tell us why. She just wanted to know if we wanted to know why. Everything about her is so obnoxious, dude. I truly don't understand how anybody can be subscribed to a person like this. Zero personality, dude. A literal wet towel.
But what you can't do is debunk me.
Okay. Well, first you have to say something that's substantial enough to debunk, which you do not.
Want to know why?
Yes, we do want to know why. Tell us. Is she going to tell? Oh, wait, she's not going to tell us. Fuck.
You also can't review me because I stick.
I'm reviewing you right now. Hey, guys, don't look now, but I'm doing something that's undoable. at this very moment. Can you believe that? I'm a magical motherfucker that's doing something that I can't do. This is a whole new level. This is hashtag YouTube. We're fucking breaking the laws of physics here. This is something that she said couldn't be done, dude. I'm doing it.
Stick to your own words.
What?
Just like when I said review me, because you want to know why?
Yeah.
You also can't review me because I stick to your own words.
You also can't review me, and then she gets into this weird, like, her face is contorting to say all these S's properly. Because what is her reasoning again? I can't review her because of what?
You also can't review me.
Yes, I can.
Because I stick to your own words.
Because I stick to your own words. What is it? Hey, what does that even mean, dude? You can't even review me because I stick to your own words. Is she having the slowest stroke we've ever seen happen? And for how long has this been occurring? Because that's not a sentence. That makes no sense at all. I have no idea what she's saying, and I'm not even... It is funny, but I'm not trying to be funny. I have no idea what she's saying. One more time. The fuck? I think her battery is running low. Somebody plug her back into the wall.
And I am, but what you can't do is debunk me.
We need something to debunk first, and I'm sure I could easily debunk any kind of bullshit you say. I mean, I have in the past.
You want to know why?
She doesn't tell us why. Spoiler alert.
You also can't review me.
I'm reviewing her right now at this exact moment.
Because I stick to your own words.
Because I stick to your own words. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, nonsense on the web. The fuck?
Just like when I said Craig was talking to minors, that story
That's not creepy.
Came from you. About Wheel. Oh no, why you all of a sudden panicked?
Nobody panicked. That was a fucking bananas accusation. But I mean, for you, it's normal to have your buddies say that they're gonna weaponize a pedo against another YouTuber. So, I mean, let's not be talking about kids nonsense.
But I was asking if those gaming systems are monitored. That's a valid question. If people can hear him talking like that.
Dude, speaking of monitored, people like this belong on some type of list, man. Like, what is wrong with this person? I've been saying it, and I'm going to just keep circling back to it. Always keep Nonsense's therapist in your thoughts and prayers. This holiday season must be really rough on them, although they're probably making a fortune. How much of her... she makes about $10,000, $12,000 a month on YouTube. I truly, sincerely wonder how much of she budgets for therapy in 20 years. It's probably substantial. She has a YouTube channel to pay for her therapist to discuss her stalking a stranger on YouTube. What the fuck, dude? These desert people freak me out.
They came looking for Craig. Not us.
None of this, nobody's coming to look for you, nonsense. Believe that. Let's see. Boston says, I'm behind a bit, but why is she so angry that Brittany didn't FOIA in May? Why is it her business? She wants to see the payoff of her hard work of stalking somebody.
They sure as fuck didn't come looking for Craig because of somebody random. Craig does and says...
What are you talking about? They sure didn't come looking for Craig for someone random. Dude, she doesn't... Somebody fucking help me out, dude. I never know what she's saying, dude, because she makes no sense. She's just clucking around, dude. Cluckety cluck cluck.
There's a lot. No, never say never. I just heard that. I haven't even gotten to catch up yet. I haven't even heard that yet.
Just chain smoking.
Yeah, but why do her mods not even know Mrs. Fletcher? That's the problem.
How does she possibly know what anyone's mods know? Cuckoo!
Her fucking mods don't even know what's up and down. Her own very...
Huh? What's up and down?
Fucking people. And then they're like, you'll never know what the source of the call was. Why? If it's from the fucking internet, why are you not blasting that shit? You're putting names on it. You better stand on that fucking shit.
Just babbling, dude. Just babbling. She's just so upset she's not involved, just like everything else, dude. She's not involved. She's just like, hey, I want to be part of this. Fucking sad. Sad, sad, sad. She's a sad, sad girl.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. About everything.
You don't just get to accuse people of shit like that.
Oh my god, the accusations that you and your friends make are fucking crazy. This lady's fucking out of her mind. She's gone.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, why were they back today? That's what I think too, Mrs. Fletcher. I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose.
Hey, Holly, thanks for being here. All these people saying all these weird things about kids, I'm really starting to wonder.
I just don't get it. Like, has she not learned, or she not been paying attention at all to the Lauren Mathias situation? And I genuinely...
No, that's so fucking passe, dude. That's so last month. Nobody gives a fuck about the Lauren Mathias situation anymore. What the fuck, dude? You did like 5 live streams and you made that shit your life. You tried to creep into other people's lives. You immediately trying to fucking be some type of crisis negotiator for Lauren Mathias. For these people, you're out of your mind, nonsense. Also, every single one of those episodes, I went back and peeked at some of them. They were all such low fucking quality, garbage, opinionated, fucking you just suck at YouTube. Really. What you're good at is being a miserable asshole that sits here and talks about Brittany J. That's what you have to offer the world. And I don't think much else. It's spectacular and grotesque at the same time.
Genuinely asked that because Lauren Mathias made a grave mistake. She started accusing people in courts of crimes. Then she just carried on and added more people to the story as...
Just babble. Absolute babble.
She needed gaps filled and a reason to be the victim. She had a huge channel.
She thinks that people actually still give a flying shit about that Lauren Mathias situation. Nobody does, man. That's so last month. Whoa, I mean... This bitch wears white after Memorial Day, or is it Labor Day?
She might still have a bunch of subs, but her credibility is shot. This was her job.
That's ironic. Coming from someone who's just lying every day and hanging out with racist people, talking about credibility. Who's gonna tell her? I guess I'm the one that has to tell her.
Too. It doesn't matter what your channel size is. This is what you guys are doing. You are lying.
Size doesn't matter. It's all about the motion in the ocean. We all know that.
And using court systems, police officers, resources. This is the true crime community, correct?
No, ma'am. See, that's where you went wrong. You think you're in the true crime community. You're not. You're just trash-ass drama like the rest of us. Stop it. Knock it off. Knock it off, nonsense. Enough, dude. This is the true crime community, is it not? No, it's not. It's not. You're lost. You're lost. You're like the Christopher Columbus of YouTube, man. You don't even know where you are. You don't even know what you're doing right now. You are drowning in Kool-Aid and can't even tell us what fucking flavor it is, dude. This is the true crime community, is it not? Nope. It's not. It's certainly not. Who told you that? They lied to you.
The first thing the true crime community would be standing against is shit like this. Nobody is okay with...
How could she speak for what the true crime community would stand with if she's not a member of that community? She's a trash-ass fucking gossip-hounding stalker on the internet. That's not true crime. It is a crime. Distinctly different, dude.
Random fucking SWAT calls from the internet. But you're out here blaming everybody and not even proving that it was ever swapped. Those guys were very peaceful and calm when they left.
Yeah, peaceful and calm. 2 words she's never experienced in her entire fucking angst-ridden existence, dude. Guaranteed. Just fucking all those big shoulders, all tense, dude, all the time. Ready to fight her cell phone, dude. Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
And there was 4, not 6, 1 vehicle. If all this happened, why not prove it? Because if this shit's really going on, fucking post it, name it, shame it.
And I was muted the whole time. Asshole. Sorry. I was just talking about her rhyming. Flippy flop it, name it, shame it. Garbage, dude. Garbage. Nobody should be a fan of what she does on YouTube. Let's listen to her rhyming again. The woman that can't complete sentences is waxing childlike poetically. You should name it, post it, name it, shame it, flame it, flip it, flop it. All that energy you use, nonsense, should be used to make yourself a better person instead of being obsessed with another person who is a stranger to you. Never did anything to you. You just want to be involved. Hey, man. It's a sad way to live your life, lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to know what the fuck is going on. Why would they be back today? And
Dude, so many cigarettes.
Yesterday at 3:51.
Oh my God, this is like brought to you by Philip Morris. Holy Virginia tobacco by the pound, dude. Just fucking.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I haven't watched Clues Live yet. It's the true crime community who's sitting here like shaming people.
Huh? She really thinks she's in the true crime community, dude. Somebody who's gonna tell her? Why do I have to be the one to tell these people? Hey.
For listening to the scanner. I'm sorry, but that's what these people do. They're true crime creators. Like, is this not?
Huh? Who is? Who are you proclaiming is a true crime? Like, are you talking about Brittany J? She's got a couple of channels. Are you talking about me? Because I don't do true crime. Fuck true crime. I'm dealing with real criminals. It's all true crime, dude. What are you talking about? She's become a spokesperson for a true crime community. Where? Who?
Is anybody else confused of how people are mad that she made blatant allegations and people are like, no, we're going to find out the facts? Like, you cannot.
Dude, you're not presenting any facts, dude. You're just fucking clucking. What facts? Show us the facts, dude. Listen, if it's not true, then show us. What are you talking about?
Blatantly accuse people of crimes and then not expect them to want to know what the fuck actually happened and you're being accused of.
Dude, just listen to her words. Like, oh my God.
Monica, it's crazy because no matter the size, this is what these people.
Dude, the way she suckles on her cigarette and then talks with the smoke in her lungs is so fucking creepy to me. It reminds me of, I'm not going to say what it reminds me of, but it's nothing good. What are you doing? Are you a mechanic? You ever see a mechanic hang out underneath the bottom of a car with a cigarette just hanging out of their mouth? Fuck.
People do. They burn it to the ground. They use these cases. They get so invested. They get caught up in the shit. Like this one here.
Dude, who's more invested? What is going on, dude? It's a confession. She's confessing. This is her self-medicating using YouTube.
use the father. She's a co-plaintiff with the father of a missing child. 10 plaintiffs against 2 individuals and accused him of RICO and racketeering. Like the craziest fucking shit, that they had a criminal enterprise via YouTube creators plus 50 John and
Dude, get yourself a glass of water, homie.
Jane Doe's. Like these people, these creators, it's astonishing what they do. And then how
Astonishing. That's a fucking 10-point word right there.
they use our court systems. Like these are true crime creators, and people are somehow trying to justify
Who is the true crime creator?
this shit too, and not asking questions. It's a mind fuck to me. I do not even understand what is happening.
I mean, I think that's pretty evident. That's true that.
And people are just like, yeah. Her name's allegedly with Brittany J. She's burning it the fuck down. She claims she was just swatted on the 5th of December. And she posted or sent to post that
she posted. She claims. It's just, I mean, I'll go.
and like 30 seconds of when police were leaving her house. There was 4 guys in vests. Said Sheriff's Department on the back of it. That's what we're talking about. It's just fucking stupid.
It's just stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid that this dizzy bitch had to spend it over an hour just not even camming up, just chain smoking and pacing the fuck around her yard, dude. Just dusty desert yard. Ugh.
And then cops were there supposedly yesterday. That's what I'm hearing. I haven't watched it yet, so. It's just old, Elizabeth. It's fucking old at this point. And the people trying to spin circles for her, like, what the fuck are you doing?
People trying to spin circles for her have no idea what it means to spin a circle. I do understand what she's implying, but again, her words are so low quality that it is actually difficult to understand what the fuck she's talking about. Also, if you just got suggested this live stream by YouTube and you clicked into this, you'd be like, what? Have no idea what's going on. She gives no context to anything. Just crazy bitch kicking dust around her desert yard while chain smoking. Wow. Wow. Now, does she earn $12,000 a month in doing this? I would say no. I would say you're a foolish person if you were to give her money and reward her for this type of channel on YouTube. It's atrocious. It's atrocious. And she supports racism, so that's fun. Holly says, Enjoying Truth was literally pretending to be a forensics expert and was speaking poorly on Seth and Nina and speaking on a case, and Clue was listening intently, going along with it. Interesting. What's up, Landry? Good to see you. Says, I noticed that she's starting to repeat things others have said, as in she's run out of content. Oh, yeah. Long run out of content. She's doing a crappy job for the BNN. Also, you'd think nonsense was involved in the injunction. You'd swear. She was so desperate to be served paperwork. Never happened. And she's so mad about that. She wants to see this body cam footage. She wants to see. She's pretty much just having a temper tantrum that she hasn't been giving access to a perfect stranger's video surveillance security cameras on their house. She's having a fit because no, that's not how. You can't just make demands of a stranger. Let me see your home security cameras right now. This is what we've become, dude. A useless, crazy bitch just sitting on the internet pretending that anything she has to say is relevant to the situation whatsoever. It's just not. It's not.
If this shit's happening, fucking put it out. That's the problem is she said she was putting a halt to all this stuff. That's what she got the attorney for, right? She was shutting this all down. That's what she needed $10K for.
It was never 10K. It was barely 8K. I think it was under 8K, just barely. The fuck, where did they come up with this 10K from? It's just, I don't get it. What's up, Miss Kelsey? So good to see you. Right now, Granny's watching even gives a flip about her. Oh no, nobody takes her seriously. I'm telling you, she is the woman who does not get invited to the parties for good reason, because she's a crazy person. But you know what she does? She shows up anyways and just it pretends that she doesn't notice everyone rolling their eyes. She just hops right in there.
And look where we are. 5 months fucking into it. And she is...
5 months into it, man. This woman is just... She makes a living. This is how she makes a living.
I mean, I'm just...
You're just unable to complete sentences is what you just are. For fuck's sake, dude. What happened? I mean, what did the world do to your fucking English teacher? What happened?
And stupid lies. Just fucking stupid, petty fuck.
Stupid. Suffering with fucking-tash. That's so stupid. Miss Kelsey says, hi, Cinder. Hope you're doing well. I am. I'm having a great day, actually. Things are good. Just got some things to sort out with the channel. Stressing me out, but I'll figure it out. I'll burn that bridge when I get to it, I suppose.
Fucking nonsensical lies.
Nonsensical.
Just to keep poking at people so they clap.
Nonsensical. I use that word a lot. I like that word. This bitch is absolutely nonsensical.
Back. And then she continues to look like a fucking victim because you clap back. And then you say something about all this shit.
No, I think the SWAT team does that, dear.
I'm not good with people being swatted from YouTube. But right now we have no indication that that's what's happened.
I think we have some indication that that's what happened. You think it's your right to see somebody's private home security surveillance. That's bananas.
And I sure as fuck wouldn't do something like that, and I don't.
Okay, that's virtue signaling. I wouldn't do something like that. I'm better than that. She's not. She's not better than that. She's just like that. She dog whistles for that exact thing to happen, and now she's upset that she didn't get the full payoff of seeing the footage herself.
Don't appreciate being lumped into this shit every fucking time it happens.
I mean, whoa, how's it go? If you didn't start no lump, there wouldn't be no lump. You lumped yourself in, dummy. No one's lumping you. You're doing self-lumping. This is you lumping yourself. That's what's happening. You full speed just ran towards all the worst people and just jumped in the air and stuck right to them. You lumped yourself, you lumper. You lumped yourself together with cousin humpers. So you're a cousin humper lumper. That's what you are. Hashtag cousin humper lumper.
With Dark Horse. And I've proven that shit. And she continues to fucking do it. Always. Oh, she's just a fucking goddamn scandalous bitch.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Just sucking those cigarettes down them. Ugh.
4 years in a row. 4 fucking years in a row in December this is happening.
Wow, she's been stalking Brittany J for 4 years. Holy shit, dude. My God, what? No wonder she's aging so horribly, man. She's just fucking all hunched over her fucking cell phone, sitting there chain smoking out of anger. Dude, did somebody laugh? How dare that person laugh? Ugh, her poor neighbors.
She has just pushed it further every year, it seems like. Demonetized 1 year at Christmas. This Christmas.
If I were you, nonsense, I would avoid saying the word Christmas.
Fuck MU, I didn't mean it like that. Fuck MU.
What?
HTC didn't even weaponize the police to the degree. Like,
Dude, she's still obsessing over fucking Lauren Matthias, dude. Hey. Move on. Move on. Literally nobody cares about that shit anymore.
Surprised she didn't. That's what, the one thing I will say with that one, she never made allegations. Sorry, walking in the house really quick. She never made allegations of people driving by her house or anything. BJ goes that direction. She says people drive by.
I mean, she does realize she's over a month late to this Lauren Matthias situation, right? Everybody already made all their comparisons. Queen Bee said still fucking yelling that people stalking her family, and that's a lie. All of you people are you're all fucking crazy. That's what's going on here. But it's quite possible that I'm crazy as well. But hey, maybe it takes one to know one. Nonsense. You're out of your fucking mind, dude. How embarrassing. Is your family proud of you doing this on YouTube? Because at least I stand up against bad guys. You're just pathetic. You just jumped on the bandwagon. 4 years? 4 Christmases. You memorize Perfect Strangers past 4 Christmases? And you even get those details wrong. Wow.
By her house, they've had a mysterious knock on the window. I mean, she's been trolled by people saying that they were going to put
I don't know if Julie Sloneck struck Brittany J. It does look like it because I heard Brittany J say the video will be back up in 9 days. What did she strike you for? Simply reviewing her? Because I mean, we'll do a bonus review of her over on Cousin Charlie's tonight with the music for sure. Because that little Gollum looking bitch, man, I tell you what. Oh, I'm not allowed to call women bitches anymore, right? Good luck with that. I call men bitches too. Don't be a bitch. That's good advice. I mean, everyone should heed that. Julie struck you? What the hell? I'm assuming just for reviewing her. I missed everything last night. So like an strike, an actual strike. Of course you countered that shit. I've been sitting with 1 strike and I've been fucking stressed about it because I like to keep my shit clean. And I finally got word back that the strike is gone, back to 0. So now I can take more risks. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy that someone would strike you for simply reviewing them. That is a clear indication that you're just fucking weak as fuck. Miss Kelsey said, can we talk boundaries and control issues? Nonsense. How much time and mental energy does this take from your own life? Exactly, dude. All of this energy, and geez, man, it causes her to fucking, or I meant Cousin Charlie. My Cousin Charlie has a YouTube channel he lets me use when I want to vent or listen to fucking punk rock Christmas music. We're going to listen to aggressive Christmas music tonight. I'm thinking, 8, 9 o'clock? How did she strike you? She did a copyright strike, but it's not a 6-day takedown, just a copyright, and I countered it. You know, that's something that's new. In fact, the strike that I'm talking about that got countered on my channel, I didn't get taken down for that. And I thought it was automatic, down for a week if you get a copyright strike. I guess that's not working anymore. That's great news. Although you still have to manage your strike and, not sabotage yourself. But if they're not taking you down for a week, which they didn't to me either, and I never mentioned it to anyone because I didn't want to let the fucking person that struck me get any kind of enjoyment out of it. But I didn't get taken down either. And you know what I thought to myself? Honestly, I promise you guys, this is the truth. I thought to myself, well, maybe it's a glitch. I don't want to talk about it and sabotage myself. So it's good to see that's progressive. I mean, that's a good change if YouTube is instilling that, or it may just be a fucking glitch anyway. So I have no idea. What's up, Yankee Kyle? We're listening to No Sense be a fucking manic mess of a person just kicking up dust in the desert.
cameras out in her yard, like.
Aw, no, she didn't. Unbelievable, you coward. She got rid of the video. What a stinking coward, dude. I tell you what. What are we dealing with here? What did she do to the video? Talk about thin skin. Hey, we're only using your own words, nonsense. You know what that signifies? We just won that argument. What a sad sack of potatoes. You're a sad sack of potatoes. That's what you are. Good Lord in the morning. The desert Karen has submitted. She has submitted. Bummer, dude. Man, oh wheeze. Well, would you looky there? Would you looky there? I wonder how much she's charging people for that. Let's have a look. Or did she delete that altogether? Dude, that was brought to you by fucking, if you guys didn't pick up on it, that was brought to you by a box of Chardonnay. Like, not a good one. I mean, that's below barefoot wine right there. That was like, the cheapest of the cheapest of the cheapest. How telling, exactly. We just chased that bitch's garbage content the fuck off the internet, didn't we? Congratulations, crowd. We did it. Hashtag winning. YouTube, I love you. You're the best. Let's have a look. Let's have a closer look and see what she did here. Let me make this bigger so you can see. Boy, if that ain't telling you something. If that ain't telling you something, I don't know what would. Let's just go to her channel and see what she did. And she named it. You know what is embarrassing? Yeah, bitch, I do know what's embarrassing. I sure do. Yes, I do. This is so funny. Let's see. Let's see if she made any posts. 24 minutes ago, she did make a post. What? Oh, I guess she's making fun. I have no idea what this is, man. She's a weird one. Reality check coming soon from a YouTube channel near you. We heard Reality Screams is not in full body cast no more. Oh, so she's poking fun of the fact that our friend was in a car accident. That's fun. That's fun. Hey, why'd you take the... Look, she's... As she tries to bully a senior citizen. That's fun. Hey, Nonsense, why'd you take your live stream down? Are you a buzz? What the fuck, dude? Actually, wait. Let's go back and see her other posts. That was 24 minutes ago. Let's see how manic she is. Well, that was nice of her to share. Oh, that's Duchess. Ugh. Yee. Let's see. Nonsense had a special. That's cool. Nonsense, she's special. Boy, oh boy. How do you know when you're doing it right when they fucking hide their video mid-review? For those of you considering starting a YouTube channel, I just showed you exactly how you review someone. You let them talk a little bit, and then you tell you just speak your opinion about it, and then you press play again and let them talk a little bit more. That's how it's done. That's not how she does it. In fact, she jumps around. She's like, I'm not going to play all of this. I just picked specific timestamps that reflect that my narrative is correct. It's useless, dude. The whole thing is useless. Hey, everyone who subscribed to this woman should take this as an indication that you're subscribed to the wrong type of person. She can't take criticism. She can't be reviewed and be criticized while she's criticizing people. It's the fucking craziest thing ever. Boo. Hashtag winning. It's gone. She deleted it. It doesn't even exist anymore. That is a full bitch move. Damn. Damn. She's a sad girl. Well, shit, man. Maybe that's a sign that we should have a short one today. How long have I been on here? 2 hours? That's pretty good. I think I'll do that. I need to sort out these things with my channel. I also need to set up the live stream for Cousin Charlie. Damn, you're a scared biatch. Hey, man. I'll take the W. I'll take the W in this one. Boy. Oh boy. She straight up deleted that. I was like, she probably put it behind a paywall. Nope. It's gone. Sheesh. Sheesh, oh sheesh. I wish you would. 01 said, you won, sinner. I mean, what a coward move for sure. Talk about having thin skin. Spooky Sarah for sure. What the fuck? Sinner on the road to 300 subs. Get it, man. Congratulations. You are coward nonsense. Going after reality shows how weak and afraid you are. Exactly right. Hey, let's just pick on somebody. Another stranger. Let's see if I can menace this person. I'm telling you, she's a scowling, fucking trashy ass Karen, just lumbering around the deserts of Arizona, pretending that anything she fucking has to say is worth a shit. I mean, it's just not, man. It's just not. It's just not. I guess we should have bonus Buzzy, huh? 2 hours. That's too short of a live stream. You guys interested in sticking around a little more? Maybe we'll review some of the Hive. They're out of control too. It's something special. Let's get this back to size here. Nonsense. Well, give it up, dude. Everybody pat yourselves on the back. What we did was point out and prove that this lady is a friggin' coward. Let's just take a moment and enjoy, guys. We did it. We proved she's a coward. High fives all around. She deleted the video. Yes, she did. Dang, nonsense. I mean, let's not give up that easy. Let's see if there's anything else of hers to review. Let's see if she'll just take down every single thing that I review. And you know what? I would call that doing the Lord's work. If it's not available for other people to get trapped into watching. Like I said, imagine just getting that fucking recommendation. You're like, what is any of this? What is any of this? Let's see. Does she have any short videos? She does have some. Oh man, look at how obsessed she is with Lauren Matthias, dude. Wow. Holy filter, Batman.
See, I don't be wishing bad on nobody, but if the Lord should ever ask me...
Oh, dude, that is not what she looks like. What in the fucking chameleon is happening here? Actually, I can't. Fuck her, dude. That's... Whoo! It gave me primal fears right there. What the fuck is going on YouTube? Let's see. Try not to deafen you with the music. Sorry. There we go. That should be good. Brittany J says the irony is Salk here wouldn't even have a channel if everyone hid their streams like she does. I mean, what? How embarrassing. How incredibly embarrassing. How embarrassing. And that was the name of her live stream. This is embarrassing. Oh my God, dude. She's her own worst enemy. Like, she just named a fucking live stream about calling something embarrassing while it was the most embarrassing live stream all week. All week, the number one most embarrassing live stream brought to you by Becky of the Desert. Unfucking believable. And then she deleted it out of embarrassment. It's like the snake eating its tail. It's just like her dumbass coming over to my channel on a live stream that was titled Nonsense in the Web. With her on the thumbnail, she came running over, insisted on coming up on my panel, thinking that she was going to talk circles around me, and instead she got chewed up and spit the fuck out. So, I'm not even sure what to say about this. I guess I should just take the W. There's no sense in being a sore winner. Let me look at chat. What are you guys saying? What the actual filter is going on here? Cinderella. Brenda Sue says, prayers I need. Everybody send your prayers to Brenda Sue. Hello, Tracy Williams. So happy to catch a live stream. Well, so happy you're here. Thanks for joining us. And please, guys, just a reminder, please hit the thumbs up. It does push us out into the algorithm. I mean, the truth is a fun thing to offer. Let's see here. She can't handle the smoke. I'm at like sort of at a loss right now. I was set up to review that whole thing. She's too much of a coward. Hey, everybody that talks about how she's a strong, independent woman, take note. She is not. She's a scared desert Karen, dude. That's it. Better Hulk Hogan than what I look like naked. Well, fair enough. Voices Carrie says, nonsense just talks in circles and says nothing. That's it. I've said what I said in the past was the bitch talks too much and doesn't say enough. It's just like it's all hollow. Well, gosh dang, dude. Here, let me try to give me a second. I got to recalibrate the situation here. I would like to offer you guys at least another 1 hour of the live stream. 2 is kind of short for me, so god dang. No, I think I'll end it there. I'll just end it there. I'm gonna redirect you guys. If you can bear with me, I'm gonna redirect you to Headstones and Headlines, who I just noticed is having a live stream coming up here at 2:30 this afternoon. It looks like she had early dismissal as she's a school teacher, and it's fucking winter time, so snow must be dumping up there. I had the opportunity to go a little north of the city yesterday, and about 20 minutes out of the city, it's just fucking the roads are covered in snow. It's all lake effect snow coming off of Lake Erie. Is you'd think? I mean, some years it's just flurries, and other years it just slows down and just churns giant snow-filled clouds over southwestern Pennsylvania, or I guess northwestern Pennsylvania, and then it works its way south It's a real thing. Oftentimes it'll change flows or change paths. Just dump all over eastern or western upstate New York as well. It's a sight to behold. Give me 1 second. I gotta figure out how to redirect. And please show Headstone some love. She's a great person. Someone else who's also been doxxed by fucking dirty YouTubers and treated like shit for no good reason other than being acquaintances with me. It's good to see that my moderators are doing some work. Thank you, Brittany J. I appreciate you. What did they say? Let's see what the troll said. Better Hulk Hogan than what I look like naked. I didn't see their name. I'm sorry. I didn't even fucking think about that. I apologize. Probably should not have highlighted that comment. See, I mean, that's what happens. One will sneak in. I do apologize. Shit. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to link you guys to Headstones and Headlines, and then we're going to talk a little bit more before we end here. I have to go to YouTube Studio, I think. I've never redirected to anyone before, so I'd like to do that today from my friend Headstones. Let's share some love. I just noticed that I lost 1 subscriber during this live stream, so double check. Get your brothers and your sisters and your aunts and your uncles on the fucking Lemon Grove train, man. Let's get those subs to 5,000. That's the goal. I think I'll rest on my laurels a little bit once I reach 5,000. Let's see. I think I can go into studio, into this live stream, and add it from there. I believe. I reckon that's possible. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Thumbnail, audience, customization, redirect. All right. Let's see if I can add Headstones in here. If nothing else, pop over there and give her a thumbs up. Let her know I sent you. Let's see here. Search from other channels. I'm looking for Headstones and Headlines. Thanks for bearing with me. Maybe we'll listen to a song on the way out too if you guys want to hear something funny. I got a couple funny Christmas songs I got ready for tonight. Tonight. We're gonna go over to Cousin Charlie's. Maybe I can't redirect. Let's see. Or is it her backup channel? I guess I should know, huh? Damn it. Let's see. Beneath the Headlines. It could be her backup channel. Nope. Can't redirect. Oh, well. Oh, well. Maybe next time. Let's see here. Let me get back in the chat. Chickadee check. Weirdbeard 99. Well, I mean, nice avatar says, Sinner is trolling. I'm not trolling everywhere for anyone. For I'm not a troll. Control these nuts. But hey, I'm glad you're having little delusional giggles over there. If nothing, I mean, even crazy people giggling at me makes it worthwhile. I like to spread joy in this world, so laugh it up, dude. Yankee Column, I'm redirecting my crowd to my friend Headstones at Headlines channel this afternoon. She's going live in 15 minutes. So let's see here. Boston says, I want one day where school is canceled and there is so much snow that we have to stay home. I miss that. This might just be the winter. I'm not sure where you are exactly. And don't even say, because you know what's up with these people. But this year, I did look at the forecast. It looks to me as though there's going to be a whole shit ton of snow this year. I could be wrong. What am I, a fucking weatherman over here? I have no idea. I don't have time to troll. I do think trolls can have fun out there, but I ain't got time for that. I just don't. See, Jelly Rolls on the new Joe Rogan Experience. He looks like he's emaciated. I mean, he looks like he lost too much weight too fast, dude. He looks like his skin's just hanging off him. It's a sight to behold. But for those Jelly Roll fans out there, maybe check him out. Joe Rogan had a 3+ hour interview. Jelly Roll's really been dug in deep and made a lot of friends in the stand-up community down in Austin. He's guest appeared on the Kill Tony podcast as well as Joe Rogan a couple times. It's worked wonders for his career. Let's see. I'm Trying to remember what I wanted to show you. If I go into my watch later, that helps. 1,375 videos in my watch later fucking playlist, dude. Whoopsies. My God. My goodness. Here, I wanted to show you guys this cold case really quickly. I'm going to speed it up. This is Ashley Banfield. I'll share this with you guys, and then I'll send you over to Headstones and Headlines. Unfortunately, I cannot redirect, but I'll put the link in the chat. Check this out. This is a cold case from 1974 out in Idaho. I do believe it's been solved. Let me see here. And we'll end with this. I'm also putting together a whole presentation of 764, this online cult that bullies people, blackmails children, and it's a terrible dark world that's occurring, and parents need to be aware. So I'm putting graphics. I got an intro just for that. We're gonna dig into what 764 is, and hopefully, if everything goes as planned, I've got some really interesting people that are involved in either researching this group or law enforcement officials who are trying to curtail this occurring on the internet. So I look forward to that.
Execution to invest.
I'd already started watching it. Let's see here. Trying to speed it up so we can get through most of it. That's way too fast. That should do.
The odds of finding Dan Walker's killer fell to somewhere below non-existent and never. And that was back when we were all still wearing bell-bottom jeans and listening to 8-track tapes. Dan was shot to death by a person or persons unknown for reasons unknown way back in the fall of 1974. At the time of his death, he was 21 and off finding himself in the California desert. His little brother Doug has carried that gaping loss with him ever since. And though no one has ever been arrested or charged in Dan's death, Doug now believes.
I love these cold cases being solved years later. I mean, I know, I guess to a lot of people, it's like, oh, whatever, it's so long ago. But to the families of these people who've been just imagine for years just coming up with different theories of what may have happened to their loved one. Every solved case is vital to giving some people some peace of mind.
After all these years, he knows who the killer is and exactly where to find him. Here now, murder in the Mojave, reported by Larry Potash of News Nation affiliate WGN in Chicago.
Diamond Lake, 40 miles northwest of Chicago. The Walkers are a middle-class family of 5. The oldest,
look at that look on her face.
Dan, loves reading and dreaming of adventure.
He was probably the late 60s, early 70s version of a James Dean.
Yeah, pretty cool if anybody's ever going to refer to you as James Dean. Like, that's kind of cool. Who's cooler than friggin' James Dean?
Younger brother Doug says one of his last memories of Dan is Dan reading to him. Dan plans to build a boat and sail around the world.
Yes, I fully agree. KDP Missing 411 is interesting as well. Then there's so much to it. What is that guy's name? The Missing 411 guy. I mean, he's dedicated his life into researching and broadcasting it.
But his dream is cut short when Dan is murdered on a desert highway in 1974.
Most of the people in my life didn't know this happened in our life. We just didn't talk about it.
Rumors persist for decades, and after years of silence, Doug finally decides to pursue the truth.
Look at that place. I mean, I've spent time in the Mojave Desert. The high desert in California is actually the western point of the Mojave. It's the 29 Palms, or the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center. McCaxey is just on the edge. It's just one big bombing training exercise place, and you train Marines for desert combat, which is always going to be valuable training, as the world turns.
The Vietnam War was very prevalent during that time. It was a turbulent period in American life.
Anti-war demonstrators protest U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War.
The whole personality of the country is changing during that time.
Much to his parents' dismay, Dan Walker drops out of college in 1972 and eventually leaves Illinois for California in the summer.
I don't think we're going to have time to make it all the way through this, but I just wanted to make you guys familiar with this. It's pretty cool how it was solved. I'll put the link in the chat so you guys can finish watching it.
Of 1974. That fall, he packs his van for a drive. Traveling a desert highway, he picks up an 18-year-old hitchhiker. They grab a bite to eat, and as it gets late, Dan pulls his Volkswagen van over to sleep. October 1st, 1974.
The hitchhiker is awakened by a shotgun blast, and the hitchhiker is frozen in the backseat, breaking out in a cold sweat, but he does his best to peek over the bench seat of the vehicle to try to figure out what's going on and who these people are, and he does get a rough description of the people who killed Dan. Out on the highway.
That's some brave shit to be peeking up over a seat in a fucking Volkswagen Bug that's being shot at.
At 6:30 in the morning on an October morning, covered in blood, trying to flag down somebody to help, and nobody would stop to help.
These are the crime scene photos of the van. There isn't much to go on.
Nothing. There was no fingerprints. They did pick up some shotgun shells that were part of the evidence. Otherwise, there was no forensic evidence whatsoever.
Bummer. I mean, no fingerprints, no nothing.
In 2010, Doug and his wife Loretta traveled the route to get a feel for Dan's experience. In 2023, on the 49th anniversary of Dan's murder, Doug publishes his book, Daniel, My Brother. Then he gets a surprising phone call from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Office.
Did you have a relative that was murdered in the Mojave Desert in 1974? And I go, yes. What was his name? I go, Daniel Ashton Walker Jr. And they go, well, we think we know who killed your brother.
The killer?
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
According to investigators, a serial killer who claims connections to a satanic cult and a motorcycle gang. He claims to have killed 49 people. Thomas Eugene Creech is on death row in Idaho.
Thomas Creech was kind of a drifter in the 73-74 timeframe. By his own admission, he says he worked for motorcycle gangs as an enforcer, and 73 and early into 74, it appears he went on a murdering spree.
Police confirm 9 murders in Oregon, California, Wyoming, and Colorado.
I mean, but we see it. Well, what we often have with these guys that have done so much, you know, in the way of like hurting people, that for popularity and top ramen while in prison, they will confess to other cases. It happens like way more than I think we talk about. It's a real thing. They do it for notoriety, just for, you know, notches, so to speak. It's pretty stinking disturbing. We see it a lot. We see it a lot. I can't remember the guy's name that did it. I think he confessed like over 150, and none of it. He was just telling these investigators that were desperate to close cases that he did it, and these investigators were so biased by the fact that they just wanted to finish the investigation that they made it fit, and that's kind of unfortunate.
Colorado. He also kills a man in prison. What motivation would there be for him to confess to all these murders if he was still going to end up on death row?
He was kind of grandiose at the time, and he was very much trying to promote, he and his lawyer.
Grandiose is a great word. Hey, Joe, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody, if I missed anybody. Thanks for being here. Please hit the thumbs up.
At the time, we're trying to make a little bit of money off of this, I think. And so he started admitting to murders that he didn't commit. So if you go back into his history, it appears he admitted to up to 49 murders, but most of those bodies they never found.
The sheriff's office tells Doug that Creech gave a statement detailing Dan's murder back in 1975, but that statement was misfiled.
What is it like to read that confession?
It's intense, very intense. I kind of visualized over the years many times what my brother's murder looked like, but not from the murderer standpoint. Chills are literally run up and down your back, and you see the description of him talking to my brother before he actually murders my brother. So those things are pretty intense.
In 2024, 2 execution dates come and go. In February, they reportedly cannot find a vein to inject lethal drugs. In November, a judge halts the second execution to investigate.
How can you not? I don't know. How could you not find a vein? He's a human being.
Possible conflict of interest between the prosecutor and a judge.
And why are you suspicious of that?
Thomas Creech is a beloved man.
What up, guilty of crime? How you doing?
in his prison community. The guards were all advocating for him.
In fact, Creech is married to a guard's mother. He has now retracted his confession. You think the motivation for him to deny his previous confession is what?
Married to a guard's mother? I mean, that's a great way to get all the good snacks while you're in prison.
He is saying, I did not kill Daniel Walker. I want to go to trial to have you prove that I killed Daniel Walker. And in that process, he can't be put on death row.
So now what? With a serial killer's confession thrown into question, Doug...
You guys ever hitchhike? I never have. Never have I ever hitchhiked, ever. I've been offered a ride, but my thumb wasn't out. It was just somebody said, hey, do you need a ride? I've definitely gotten a ride from strangers, but I've never hitchhiked.
Is forced to see.
Also, don't recommend doing that if you're a lady, because men are evil monsters if they're, or can be. I guess all humans can be, but I didn't feel any intimidation at all by taking someone up on offer. You could just judge and be, try to be a decent judge of character and check out the circumstances. I certainly wouldn't get into a car if it seemed like anything was off at all.
The only other person who could possibly have firsthand knowledge of his brother Dan's murder. The hitchhiker. The hitchhiker in the back of the van. And amazingly, he found that hitchhiker. And what he learned would turn this case on its head one more time. Part 2 of Murder in the Mojave when we come back. Cases don't get any colder than the murder of Dan Walker from a half-century ago. Dan was a young man from the outskirts of Chicago, out finding himself in the Mojave Desert. But what Dan found was trouble. Dan
was out there living his best life, dude. It is so scary. I mean, I don't think I'd be so hip to do it today. I don't think I'd be eager to do it today. But I mean, I was in Southern California, and it was a different time. The early to mid 2000s were just a different time. I mean, it certainly wasn't as safe then as it was like back in the 50s and 60s when, college students would do it all the time. But not nearly as dangerous even in the early 2000s as it is now. KDB says, hell no, but I've got a ride home from a complete stranger after a bar in my stupid days. Thankfully, nothing happened. Yeah, that's a dangerous situation. Yes, now we have Uber. I mean, even the most podunk neighborhoods have at least that one guy that's got both the Uber and the, what's the other one? I can't remember. Uber and Lyft. It's your local Uber, Lyft, jitney taxi cab driver. If you guys don't, I don't know if that word's offensive to anybody. Jitney, I don't even know what that means exactly, but it's what at least the people in my city refer to as the illegal taxi cabs. That's a big thing here in Pittsburgh. If you go near the Greyhound station, I love my trains. The Greyhound station is right across from the Amtrak station, and you will. I am not muted. I'm not muted. What do you mean muted? Certainly not. Let me just double check and listen to my live stream on my phone. The illegal taxi cabs. Nope, certainly talking. It might be something up with you, Joe. And now I lost my friggin' train of thought. I completely forget what I was saying. Fuck. Well, shit. Thanks, Joe. Let's watch a little bit more. It looks like Headstone's canceled her live stream as she's trying to capture a kitten. She does foster and rescue kittens. So, yeah, I can see my talk bubble moving. I think Joe's just trolling me.
A ruthless killer, a shotgun, and a painful, wrenching death on October 1st, 1974. And despite the fact that a known killer confessed just a few months later,
Oh yes, thank you so much. Yeah, that's how quickly I forget. Thank you so much, Shannon. You're a gangster. Fake taxi cabs or not accredited without their driving. They have driver's license. They're just normal fucking citizens that sit in front of the popular places to visit or travel to and from in the city of Pittsburgh, and they don't have any. They're not actually taxi cabs, but they'll take cash for a ride, and they typically know the city really well. Almost always, it's a local, like a hustler type person. It can get seedy. I mean, they're trying to sell you dime bags of bad pot as they take you to wherever they're taking you, but it's just part of the city, and we call them jitney, like Jitney. That may be a derogatory term. I really never even considered it, even looking it up. Okay, it was you, Joe. Okay, good. But I've used them. I've used them for sure. A couple of them are, I hope I never see again, and a couple of them are very nice. And I bottled water and gum and everything just like an Uber driver. The city does almost nothing to crack down on them.
And has actually been charged in Dan Walker's murder. Doug Walker, Dan's little brother, has spent years in search of answers, which led him to finding the only other person who was there that night. Here's part 2 of Murder in the Mojave from reporter Larry Potash of WGN Chicago.
D'Amico, good to see you. Welcome in. Says, I was walking home and a cop pulled over and gave me a ride. He was profesh though and took me right home. I've had that happen to me a couple times too with cops. I've had a really good experience in San Diego with a cop. My car was just garbage and it was breaking down. And this fucking young highway patrolman just spent an hour and a half helping me out. Helped me push my car into the gas station, give me a ride back to base, fucking made a friend. Hell of a dude. If you guys don't know, the California Highway Patrol is comprised of almost 80% Marine Corps veterans. So trust and believe out there that there's some bias whenever you get pulled over and you're a Marine Corps veteran. That's just what it is. I think everybody's earned that. I don't care what anyone says. But yeah. Nowadays, you have to be worried about cops too, or someone impersonating a cop. I mean, how scary. Uber is just an incredible invention. It's so good. It's so good.
Growing up on Diamond Lake, people asked questions. Was the motive drugs, robbery, jealousy?
And they said, well, who's the hitchhiker? And they started asking me all these questions that I could not answer.
What about the hitchhiker? The sheriff's office has his name in the file.
And then they asked me, do you want to talk to him? And I said, of course. But really believing, how do you find a hitchhiker 39 years later? Okay, I figured you're never going to find this guy.
Doug and Loretta do find him in 2023. Ken Robinson is 67 years old.
And what was that meeting like?
Intense, very intense. Ken didn't know who we were. He wanted to know who Dan was. So he was very eager to find out who this man, who he believed saved his life back in 1974.
Ken says he and Dan...
I mean, how cool. I mean, none of this would even be discussed if it wasn't just a family member being inquisitive and needing to get to the bottom of it.
Really connected. On the night of the murder, Ken suggests Dan sleep in the back of the van.
And Dan declined, saying, I just want to sit up here and watch the sunrise. And Ken Robinson took the bedroll. Ken Robinson believes that if they hadn't switched places...
I don't think I'd be just like bunking up with a hitchhiker if I was driving. And conversely, I wouldn't be so eager to take a nap in someone's strange person's car, man. It was just a different time, I guess.
Ken would be dead and Dan would be alive. When we met, he is very much aware that Dan saved his life and allowed him to have a family and grandkids, and he knows how easily their positions could have been switched.
Oh, no worries, Joe. I was just ribbing you. I didn't think you were actually trolling me. It happens. That's one of the things you can it's obvious that you weren't trolling me, but if you did want to troll a creator that you don't like, then that's the way to do it. Just get 5 people to go in there and say you're muted. It will cause absolute chaos because I mean, you start panicking that that you might be muted. It can throw your whole train of thought off, as it just did me. But no, I was just poking you. I don't think you did it on purpose.
Ken Robinson declined our offer for an interview, but Doug did record some of their earlier conversations where Ken recounts the night of the murder, October 1st, 1974.
I woke up the first shot. The second shot, I was probably
freaking out.
That's when the glass and everything blew over me in the back. What I was hiding behind was a bag, which the amount was a bowling bag. It had my spurs and my riding gear in it. And I was holding that up to give me some kind of protection when they started to shoot. Yeah. And to this day, I still think Dan knows him.
You
really?
do?
Just something tells me that he knew him. It's just the when Dan said, man, don't shoot me. It was like he was talking to somebody he knew. It's just the way he said, hey, man, please don't shoot.
Doug does not think Dan knew his killers. There are still unanswered questions. Doug says some of the evidence, like shotgun shells.
I mean, holy cow. Who's just at the beach with the shotgun? What the fuck? PJ, when they arrested him, he was in my city. Wait, this guy? Wait, even cops can't be trusted, Sally. No, there's lots of... I mean, I think it happens less than it did in the 70s and 80s. But even look at Dennis Rader. He was like some type of authority figure or whatever. Park ranger, some shit like that.
Destroyed by the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department.
How does that make you feel?
Angry. Why? I had asked for Dan's file, his case file, his murder file for decades, and they wouldn't give it to me because they were afraid I could corrupt the investigation. How does...
That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit.
Destroying evidence not corrupt the investigation?
But Doug is convinced it's...
These are the people that need advocates, man. These are like that brother. He's the one that needs he needs an advocate to help him access files about his brother's fucking. That's crazy. 20 years? That's bullshit, dude.
Creech. It gets back to something Creech himself references in his statement.
If there's one thing that convinces me that Thomas Creech is Dan's murderer, in his confession, he goes, I shot the guy, and then I reached in through the sliding window and pushed over his body so I could get into his pockets. And up until that point, I didn't even know a 1957 VW van had a sliding glass window.
What do you want to see happen?
It is in our best interest that Thomas Creech stays alive, so I can ask him as many questions as I can ask him that he's willing to answer. We have...
Yeah, I mean, I hope he gets access to the guy. Access. Sinner, serious question. What is your favorite Vietnam movie? Boy, that's a tough one. I would have to say it's MASH, but that's kind of convoluted because MASH was actually, technically, it was set... MASH was a weird one because it was set in Korea. It's the official story was this is a film about the Korean War, but it was obviously came hot off the heels of the Vietnam War. So it was commentary on the Vietnam War whilst using the Korean War as the backdrop. So it's fucking weird as shit. But I think in many ways that makes it a Vietnam film. Not the series, not the TV series, but the film itself. Remember, it's based on a book. It's a very short read and so fucking good. It's so good. Like even the cover's cool. So I would say that. And of course, I think other than that, I'm partial to Full Metal Jacket for simply because of the squad bay that it was recorded in was the exact building that I slept for 90 days whilst in boot camp at Parris Island. So, I mean, it unlocks memories that, we didn't have video cameras or phones then. So like I only have memories of what the place looked like. So I'm able to use that film, as dark as it is, I'm able to use that film as a reference to reminisce of a pretty impactful occurrence in my own life in going to Parris Island for boot camp. Which nonsense, I did graduate boot camp and I was a Marine for many years after that. So your goofy little false fucking narrative about stolen valor is about as credible as all the rest of the lying bullshit that you spew from your disgusting nicotine-stained mouth. So there's that. Full Metal Jacket for sure. I mean, there's a bunch of other good ones too. I like Hamburger Hill. I think that's my favorite war movie. Apocalypse Now. Yeah, and there's something almost perfect about Apocalypse Now. And I've seen it so many times, and there's so much lore behind it as well, in the way that there's just a wealth of resources that talk about the filming and the clashing of actors, egos on the set and all the Easter eggs. Easter eggs is just simply a term for things that are hidden or not often noticed in the film. Sometimes bloopers will be an Easter egg. Like if it's a film that's set in, say, Vietnam, and then someone with a modern car is shown in the background or whatever. There's a good Easter egg in Goonies, in fact, as they're up on the porch and they're the couple of scenes that they're on the porch talking about the future of the town, whatever, all the kids together. If you look down in the background, like down the hill from the house, you can see Steven Spielberg's fucking $1 million RV park down there. It kind of clashes with the sleepy little beach town. I mean, it kind of fits in too, but now that you know it, you can't unsee it. Deer Hunter was a good one. Let's finish this stuff, shall we?
Pretty serious evidence that this man was culpable for my brother's murder, but to this day, to this moment, he's denying that he killed my brother Dan.
Doug would like to interview Thomas Creech himself.
Do you want to say what you want to ask him?
Tom, you're never going to be convicted for this murder. The people that killed my brother, in order to go on with life, I had to forgive them a long time ago. And I'd hope, if that person was still alive, that I could forgive them to their face. If you're not that person, we can stop talking right now.
Dan just wanted to help a stranger and watch the sunrise. and maybe someday sail around the world.
And for us, Dan's death changed our lives. My father, I don't think, ever recovered from Dan's death.
What do you think would have become of Dan?
You know, I hate to speculate, but a good-hearted person had good ideas in his life. I think he would have done something for other people. I really believe that, because my sister Debbie was going to the same college. She goes, I was trying to get to student teaching class, and Dan was trying to save the world. The truth is, Dan was a completely normal kid, teenager and young adult. He was above average as a risk taker, trading caution for experiences. Dan's extensive travel may have separated him from the crowd, but he was a regular guy. The only thing about Dan's life that was truly abnormal was how it ended.
And our thanks to Larry Potash for that reporting. After a break, Doug Walker is with me live with what might just be a race against time.
I mean, it does seem to be a race against time. They need that mofo to stay alive and be healthy. And it doesn't seem as though he is. Let me look at chat really quickly, see what you guys are saying. Not saying much. Patricia Henry Lee was. Let's see here. Let's continue.
The prime suspect in his brother's murder may soon be facing a firing squad. Stay with us. Did a serial killer on Idaho's death row murder Dan Walker in the Mojave Desert back in 1974? In 1975, he certainly claimed that he did. But years later, he recanted, and he instead told the authorities, prove it. And so how then did a California sheriff's office manage to misplace the killer's written confession and destroy critical evidence that could have confirmed it? Those are just a couple of the questions that keep Doug Walker up at night. He's Dan's brother, and he's been on the case and on the road trying to solve this for years. But when it comes to getting answers from the serial killer himself, who's the one and only suspect in the case, time may be running out. Doug Walker joins me now live. Doug,
the guy just looks like a creep, doesn't he? With that handlebar mustache.
thanks so much for, first of all, for being on the show. Second of all, for telling this story, and third of all, for being committed to your brother, to your brother's memory. And
he said, "To your brother, to your brother."
Cause finding justice for him it takes a lot to do this 51 years after the fact. I'm curious about Thomas Creech, this serial killer who's due to be executed. What's the status? Do you know about his execution, the timing of it?
Oh, I see. I thought it was a health issue, so he's scheduled to be executed. I hope he gets access to this guy so he can, you know, he's never going to be prosecuted for it because he's already being put to death. So at least give the guy some peace of mind, dude.
I do not know what his status is right now. I believe it's on hold. I think he's still filing briefs to avoid the death penalty in 2025. If it happens in 2025, it'll happen pretty soon, I think. He thinks that they're still going to try to put him to death. I have my suspicions that it may never come down, but we'll see what happens.
Well, I know Idaho is keen to do it. You know, the Brian Koberger.
Yeah, for those of you who follow death sentencing cases, they kick the can down the road until oftentimes the people pass away of natural causes. I mean, that's what it is.
Case pushed them to build the firing squad chamber.
And also, it costs about 10 times as much money to house someone on death row than it does in general population, which is crazy. And they're there forever. It's millions of dollars, all collected by, you know, private jails and prisons, dude. It's a problem. It's a for-profit jail system, dude. It's fucking bananas.
And so they're getting closer and closer to making that a reality. Have you had a chance to interview him again? I know you've had these conversations before through lawyers, but have you had a chance to talk to him, and have you got an appeal to speak with him now?
I haven't had.
That's a good question. Is it a firing squad? For those of you that have been following the Koberger case for a while, you know that halfway through this, you know, investigation and all of this Koberger stuff, Idaho reinstated their firing squad as an acceptable method of execution. So that's interesting. I mean, it made me do some research on firing squads, and I think it's 5 of them, 5 people on firing squad, and this may be different. And don't quote me on this. From what I remember, I think it's 5 people on the firing squad. 4 of them have blanks. Only 1 of them have an actual live round. And they don't know who has what, the people actually firing. It's some way to keep your conscience clean. I don't understand it. It's pretty interesting nonetheless. But that it's also a fact. Not everyone who is wielding a weapon for a firing squad actually has a live active round. Most of them are shooting blanks, as they say.
second chance to speak with him. We were going to go visit him in prison, but then he was put in the death house, and you can't actually visit a person in the death house. So we had a conversation with him from his lawyer's office in Boise, and it didn't go as well as I would hope. He, at the very end, I personally connected with him. I had a lawyer friend of mine, actually conduct the interview. And at the very end, I spoke up and I said, "Thank you for your time." And he goes, "Mr. Walker, I had nothing to do with your brother's murder."
Oh, shit.
I hesitate going to see him again because I'm just going to get the same answer. And the reason I'm going to get the same answer is I'm sure he's getting legal advice saying keep denying, because he wants to go to trial for my brother's murder, because if he's on trial for my brother's murder, he cannot be executed.
Oh, tricky.
I mean, the dilatory
So, yeah, so he can't admit to it because, well...
tactic, as they call it in the law, is like exquisite if you think about it, that he's trying to buy time with your emotions, on the line. But that's what serial killers do. They don't seem to care about the rest of us, that's for sure. He's also...
Well, I think that's a safe bet there, Miss Banfield. You know what's strange about this lady? This is so strange to me anyways. How ironic. Like, I never heard of her until she covered the young kids, the college kids walking across the band field in Moscow, Idaho. Do you remember? I don't know if you guys followed that case as insanely as I did, but I remember when they got those drunk kids walking across the field around, I guess they were trying to line it up with around the time of the crimes. We saw the body cam of that. So Ashley Banfield was covering a story about a band field. That's how I heard of her. Just sat back down. Which state? This is Idaho. And yes, lethal injections have been botched in Oklahoma a couple of times, which is, I don't even know how I can describe what's occurred in those cases on YouTube without getting age restricted. It's that bad. Basically, it didn't work. It didn't actually cause death. It caused other things to occur for hours at a time, which is cruel and unusual punishment.
been so incredibly dishonest, and he lied about so many other murders. Does that not also push you towards the possible theory that he is lying about your brother's murder? He's not a part of it.
KDP said they followed closely. So do you remember what I'm talking about? Like that those boys walking across that field. That's the first time Banfield.
I think he might be lying in his confession that he was part of it, or that he's lying that he didn't do it.
Lots of opportunities for him to lie, though. But the confession that maybe since he's lied.
Oh, thanks, Danny, for reminding me. Thank you so much. Enjoying life for being a member for 1 month. I appreciate the support for the channel very much so. Also, why not consider becoming a member if you aren't already? I've got lots of great content coming in the future for you. And if you're already a member, consider gifting memberships. Super great way to contribute to the channel. It's the bread and butter of the channel.
About so many other things before that maybe that was a lie.
No, I don't believe it is. There's too many details in that statement. I hesitate to call it a confession because it's more of an overview of what police said he said. And there are details in there, Ashley, that only a person that was there would know. And as we all knew, the internet didn't exist in 1974, and he was a kind of a...
Yeah, see, that's the problem with other cases where a supposed SKer out there starts confessing to a bunch of other cases. Like these investigators for each individual case come to these guys and they're trying to fit, a square peg into a round hole, so to speak. So they make these, they just want to give some peace of mind to the family. So they just are biased and force these cases to be solved. I'm not speaking on this case in particular, but we've seen it dozens of times in the past. Even that Brian Walsh, the unsolved mysteries guys, the person that confessed to his son's murder was one of those, guys that confessed to fucking hundreds of things, and he likely had nothing to do with any of them. There was a duo, these two dudes. I can't remember who they were, what their names were though.
Hitchhiking around the country and stealing cars during that time. How would he know of this murder in the desert if he didn't have something to do with it? He kept on bringing it up in jail. He brought it up as early as December of 1974 with police. And they just didn't follow up as well as they should have.
Damn.
And specifically, I was fascinated to hear about the sliding window in the old VW van. Nowadays, that would be an easy thing. Like you said, with the internet, we'd all know about it.
What's up, Musta? Says, I just got in. Did you see Truth carrying on about Brit's troll? No, I don't listen to that ball gag boy. Typically, if he doesn't mention me, I don't want to give him any shine at all. Fuck racist people.
But back then, there were newspapers if you bothered to pick them up, and they had to be local most of the time. So that is a fascinating detail that he knew, that there was this sliding window in the van. So I'm with you on that one. That really piqued my interest.
Patricia can't stand Ashley Banfield. I'm like in the middle of the road. Sometimes she impresses me with her wit, and other times it's just like, obviously, Adam Walsh, yes. That was the first case I remember. I was so young, but I remember when it happened. Yeah, it was brutal. I think a lot of people forget about that. And what a noble thing for him to go on and become involved in cold, trying to help bring attention to cold cases and unsolved mysteries,
Hitchhiker. I'm still kind of stuck on the hitchhiker. Why was he not a suspect, or at least cleared as one?
He was cleared pretty quickly because his action.
Musta. I thought he was accusing you. I sincerely have no fucking idea what you're talking about. The dude is full of shit. I can tell you that for sure. Without even knowing what he's talking about, he's a useless, racist, ball gag TikTok failure who's going through a terrible divorce, and for some reason that's YouTube's fault. He needs to just stay in his basement, chain smoking, and selling fucking teddy bears, dude. I mean, I don't troll. I fucking go live and I tell people exactly how I feel about shit. That's not trolling. Fuck that guy and fuck racist people.
That morning, Ashley, were nothing less than heroic. Him peeking out to try to get a description, breaking out in a cold sweat, and trying to get a description. And once he believed he was no longer in danger, he couldn't get out of the back of the van. He had to climb over my brother's body to get out of the van, which got him covered in blood. He runs out to the road. He's jumping up and down, and his semis are whizzing by. He's waving his hands, and I believe people must have thought there was a crazy man that escaped from an asylum.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. How eager? Tell me in chat how eager you'd be to fucking pull over and help somebody that's covered in blood jumping up and down. I would, but I live on edge. I'd want to see if I can help, but it's a tricky proposition.
Who was covered in blood. Finally, and it doesn't surprise me, a Marine stopped. What does surprise me is he had his wife and children in the car with him. And that
Hey man, it's a fellow Marine out there stopping. That's fine. I promise you, I didn't watch this far into the story. Fuck yeah, dude. Semper Fidelis.
Marine caused other people to stop, and then Ken went with a couple in the back. And it doesn't surprise me.
Oh, that makes me so proud. And you know what? Hey, everybody that hates on the fact that I'm a Marine, listen to what this man just said. And it doesn't surprise him at all that it was a Marine that stopped to take a chance to see if someone needed help. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
A Marine stopped. What does surprise me is that he had his wife and children in the car with him. And that Marine caused other people to stop. And then Ken went with a couple in the back of their van with Dan's body for an hour to the Needles Hospital. And then spent the whole day with the police, and they cleared him. He is not a suspect, and I never thought he was a suspect. I did believe that the police did their due diligence in regard to Ken Robinson. And then when I met him in 2010 and heard his story, I was...
Hey, did you see that? Looks like Cluminati's fat ass just waddled into the chat with her swastikas. Good times, you fucking pig.
More than convinced that he had nothing to do with my brother's murder.
Well, it is a fascinating case. I hope there's resolution for you, Doug, but also for your brother, Daniel. And I love the title of your book, Daniel, My Brother. He was older than you. People will know that song. It's from a different era, but the book is called, like I said, Daniel, My Brother, Mystery in the Mojave. It's available now. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this, Doug.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you for having me, and thank you for having interest in my brother's continuing story.
Well, we hope to...
I think I'm going to buy that book. If I buy that book, would you guys be interested in hearing my silly ass read it? I think that would be fun for the channel. I mean, there's got to be something else to talk about than fucking people calling CPS. There's got to be life after SWAT. Am I right? Like, what the fuck? Patricia Burns says, "Oh, that sounds good. Mine would be 8 deep fried tempura lobster tails, 2 pints of Turkish delight ice cream, and 2." I'm not sure what you're referencing. But we did in fact have Ricky, the rotund cross-eyed racist, come in here with her talking about there are too many black people in the country. I see you. I see you fucking cowards scurrying around in the darkness. I got a flashlight. You stand by. Let's see here.
hear from you again. Please keep us posted and we will follow any developments, that's for sure.
Thank you for watching.
If you guys are interested in me reading that, and it's not a real original idea. Actually, I enjoyed with headstones and headlines, some short books to her crowd. I thought that would be fun. It's subscribers only. I'm not sure what you mean by that. My chat is oftentimes subscribers only, but it is it's only be a subscriber of 1 minute, so it's not difficult. Randy Roo said, I would enjoy listening to you read the book Sinner. Good. Awesome. It doesn't seem like anybody else is interested, but maybe we'll do that. Well, I'm planning a 24-hour live stream for New Year's Eve. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll need things to fill the time with. I'll be periodically having people come up onto the what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think right now. The panel, I suppose. Come up on the live stream with me, and we'll shoot the shit. Tell some jokes, read some things. Fuck, we might end up reading poetry at 4 a.m. for all I know. We'll see. Let's see here. Nanny of 8, welcome in. Amy Lynn is in the house. Yeah, I think that's all I got for you. So yeah, I'll order the book on Amazon right now. So probably get it in a couple weeks. I like that guy. He's tenacious. He wants to know what happened to his brother, and I mean, let's learn the details. Why not? Oh, no, nonsense. Does that make me true crime? Fuck, dude. Am I part of the true crime community? No, I am not. I'm pure drama, baby. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys in a few hours. I'm going to set up the live stream for not late, but later tonight, mid-evening, as it were. We're going to have a music show and talk some shit on Jolie Skolnick and whatever else we want to do. I didn't have time to set up a playlist or request list from you guys to get your request in for the music night, as it's such short notice. But it's okay. What I'll do is I'll just pull as many from the chat as we're chatting. Please show up. Oftentimes, not enough of you guys show up to make it worthwhile. So do that. Show up. Let's take a midweek break from all the bullshit and just listen to some good tunes. I found some really fun variations of Christmas music that we can at least have some laughs. You guys interested in that? I guess we'll find out. I'm going to hit you with the outro. First, I'm going to play my normal outro song, and then I'm going to have a secret song after that. If you want to stick around, listen to a tune that quite possibly, almost assuredly, you've never heard before. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Thanks, everyone. I did get a Cash App from Bowser. It's been a while since I've seen you. Bowser says, stay on track. Thank you so much. Dropping 20 on it. And I did get a super chat as well. Let me see who that was. Scottish Bluebell. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Says, choo-choo, motherfuckers. And enjoying life has been a member for 1 month. 30 days in the Lemon Grove. What do you think? Thanks for being here. Tell your friends. Let's build this channel bigger and badder. A Christmas get-together, fun kickback. Exactly. We'll look at some Secret Santa stuff like we did last year. We'll have some fun. I'm thinking 7:30, 8 o'clock for a couple hours. I really hope you guys can join me. I'll post it. If you're not already subscribed to Cousin Charlie's, here, give me a second. I'll pull it up. I'll put it in chat. It's going to take me a second. Actually, I'll do that as I play my outro. So enjoy the outro. I got a train situation, so give me 1 sec. Choo-choo, motherfucker. That's the actual train going by. Let me make this smaller so we can enjoy the background as we listen to it. All right, guys. Thanks again, as always, so much for being here. Those of you can demands of me, I mean, good luck with all that. I mean, just cluck away. Nonsense. Go fuck yourself. Everyone else, take care of yourselves. It's imperative to take care of other people. If the first step is taking care of yourself, some of you aren't taking care of yourselves, and I urge you to begin doing that, or else you're just shaving years off your life being unhealthy. But hey, You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them think. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the outro. Sinner out.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go.
I am putting Cousin Charlie's channel in the chat right now. Please, you won't be able to chat over there if you're not a subscriber, so subscribe. Let's get that fucking channel to 1,000 subscribers. It's already been approved to be monetized. I just need to sit down with Charlie and get that done. So in the meantime, if anybody wants to contribute to Cousin Charlie's channel, the Cash App will be available as it's not monetized yet. So don't forget to tip your DJ. You know what I'm saying? Sinner out.
Control, get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. Yo, never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey, yo, headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change, yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. white, but I have a blue, 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 blue Christmas.